Welcome back to the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame Challenge. We've seen some pretty tough competitors come through here today, and most left crying. And don't forget, there was that one that had to be airlifted out when it actually caught fire. Our next contestant is Smokey, a rough and tough rider who's been all across America, 3-time winner of the Arizona Chili Chug, National Wing Eating Champion 2 years running, and the only man to ever survive the fabled Tabasco, jalapeno, and wasabi pizza. Now he's here to try and make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame. He's eaten 15 of the 16 wall sauce jumbo wings required to make the Wall of Flame. Here goes the final wing. It's up. It looks like he's got a great handle on it. And there it goes down the hatch and...
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh no, we're going to need the fire department for this one.
Are you man or woman enough to make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame? Drop by and try their blazing hot habanero pepper wall sauce. It'll light you up.
There's nothing better than award-winning jumbo wings while you watch great sports programming on huge flat screens at Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. If you love wings and a whole menu of great food and drink options, come to Wings Etc. for lunch, dinners, and snacking, and lots of HDTV sports. And now, when you can't eat and watch the game here, order online for pickup at togo.wingsetc.com. It's fast, easy, and convenient. Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Good food, great times, and online ordering at togo.wingsetc.com.
Do you have a tree problem? Look no further than JB Trees LLC. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices.
1984 by the award-winning Flounder Seafood Restaurant, 160 Barbado Lane, Spartanburg. By GSP Security, providing video surveillance and security for residential and commercial. The View Church, Paris Bridge Road, Bowling Springs. By Blue Ridge Tire, we won't leave you flat. Highway 101 Greer. By GG's Creations, custom crafts for home and business. By Mahindra Tractors of the Upstate, Chesney Highway, Chesney. By the Pocahontas Country Club, Nature's Mountain Playground, Pocahontas County, West Virginia. By Warrior Trees, your expert tree removal solution. By J&L Lawn Service. By the Home Run Cafe, locations in Inman and Greer. By the Seawright Funeral Home, East Main Street, Inman, celebrating loved ones since 1925. Now let's go live to the stadium with your announcers for tonight's action, with award-winning journalist Steve Roper on play-by-play, Kevin Jackson, your color analyst, and Rod McIntyre on sidelines.
Touchdown Cardinals!
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching Landrum Cardinals football on Upstate Prepcast, powered by Wings Etc. Wings Etc. Good food, great times, award-winning wings, and amazing etc. 2644 Bowling Springs Road in Bowling Springs. Phone number 864-699-9464. And welcome to our pregame show, co-sponsored by Raymond James Financial. Advisor Tom Dixon is focused on providing trusted advice and tailored sophisticated strategies for individuals and institutions at 1445 East Main Street, Spartanburg. Phone number 864-582-1611. And the Flounder Seafood Restaurant, serving a wide variety of seafood, chickens, burgers, barbecue steaks, and 5 different stews at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg. Phone number 864-576-3165. So once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Landrum High School. what could be the most anticipated matchup in the history of the Camp Beller Coliseum. Tonight, a rarity in Landrum High School football, as they will have a ranked matchup here at home as your 10th-ranked Landrum Cardinals play host to the 5th-ranked Clinton Red Devils in Class 2A. Excitement's in the air tonight as we are less than 45 minutes away from kickoff of tonight's game, which will decide who is in the driver's seat and control their fate here in Region 1 Class 2A. Tonight, joining me, as usual, our play-by-play announcer, Mr. Steve Roper. Steve, we've been here on air together for 6 years, in the booth together for 3. I've probably been at every home game since 2007. I can't remember a game, at least in the history of this stadium, where more has been on the line for the Landrum Cardinals.
Oh, it's a big stage tonight. The big stage, the biggest. The guys right now are facing a Herculean task as the Clinton Red Devils come into the Camp Beller Coliseum. We got to exercise the devil. We need to call in every priest, every Baptist preacher, a couple of Buddhist monks, whatever it takes, get them up here and let's exercise him tonight. You didn't think I'd say that, but that's been on my mind all week long. That's been an oldie-goldie standard for me when it comes to the Clinton Red Devils. We need to exercise him out of Camp Beller.
Well, as we said, folks,
bring some snake handlers in, too, if we have to.
Whatever it takes, whatever gets the job done this week is, again, we said this is going to be a ranked matchup, folks. Your Landrum Cardinals moved into the top 10 of Class 2A in some polls this past week after traveling to Blacksburg High School. That was up I-85 across the Highway 29.
As our former friend would say.
And they came out of victory there 28-6 over Blacksburg. An eventful night, to say the least, as the Cardinals jumped out to a 21-0 lead and never looked back. 4 Cardinals combined for 213 yards on the ground. Aiden Kelly had 15 carries for 81 yards. Ty Foster had 8 carries for 49 yards. Titus Poree, 4 carries for 29 yards, but a touchdown in that effort. And A.J. Lindsey had 9 carries for 54 yards with 3 touchdowns, one short of an Al Bundy for A.J. Lindsey. Titus Poree led the receivers in the effort. It was about 135 yards passing for Ty Foster. And Titus Poree had most of those, 101 yards on 4 receptions, including a 52-yard effort there. So as a result, your Cardinals, again, 5-1 overall, 1-0 in the region, and set up the biggest matchup in Landrum Cardinal football in years. We got a lot more to talk about regarding tonight's game in about 15 minutes or so, but at this time we're going to go to our GG Creations pregame interview. GG Creations, providing custom crafts and laser cutting services to help you achieve your business and home goals, located in Inman. Check them out on Facebook at GG Creations. Folks, if you haven't been looking at our social media pages, you know that this week we launched a new Landrum football coaches show live from Southside Smokehouse. Live for us. We intended to be live, but again, internet availability had us record it that night and upload it later. But we have a new show. It's going to happen every Tuesday night. Come out about 6:30 p.m. if you want to be with us live out at Southside Smokehouse, out on the patio. And this week we had A.J. Lindsey, Titus Poree, and Coach Brent Bridges, of course. And for the full interview, we invite you to go to our YouTube page where you're watching this video here tonight, or go to our social media and look for that link there to watch the full 45-minute show. But we're going to take a short portion of the show where we sat down with Coach Bridges and Steve, sat down with outside linebacker coach Brian Thompson, and gave their thoughts about this week's opponent, the Clinton Red Devils. Coach Thompson, no stranger to Clinton. He faced him several years as a head coach, as you'll hear. So watch a portion of our new Landrum Cardinals football coaches show here on Upstate Prepcast. That'll come to you here in just a couple minutes after a commercial break, so stick around, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes or so as we continue on the Raymond James Financial and Flounder Seafood Restaurant pregame show.
All right, guys, 30-second commercial for GSP Security. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Tom.
No, it's your turn to go. I did the last one.
No, this one's yours.
Man, I've already got a security system from GSP Securities. You're the one who needs to talk about this.
Well, you can talk about it because I don't know anything about it, so you tell me.
I've got cameras, I've got motion detectors, I've got everything that I need to be safe at my house.
Oh, come on.
All right, forget it. Y'all both forget it. Just go to www.callgsp.com today to request a free quote.
Have a tree problem? Look no further than JB Trees LLC. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. Schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511, or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
Are you concerned about the economy, interest rates, or current market conditions? For timely information based on sophisticated research, call Raymond James Financial Advisor Tom Dixon at 864-582-1611. He can discuss your specific needs and help to provide you with investment choices that make sense for you. Call Tom at 582-1611 in Spartanburg for an appointment. Raymond James Financial Service, member FINRA, SIPC, life well planned.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the Upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Visit the website at flounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165.
All right, back here at the Southside Smokehouse Grill, alongside the Asheville Highway up here in Landrum. Steve Roper, Kevin Jackson, Coach Brent Bridges, and Coach has brought in another guest. Coach.
Got Coach Brian Thompson here with us. Coach Thompson coaches our outside linebackers. He also helps Coach Threadgill with our offensive line, and Coach has brought a lot to us. So we talked about him a lot throughout this season, and Coach is going to come on. We're going to talk a little bit about Clinton, and I know Coach knows a little more about Clinton than we do, coming from the 3A ranks and being involved with them. We played them a lot at Broome, but I think you guys mixed it up with them down there when you was at Union also, Coach.
Yeah, every year I was there, we played them.
Okay.
Good program. I mean, it speaks for themselves what they've done the past few years. Very hard to prepare for, very tough team. They're solid, all-around good football team.
They are. Corey, Coach Fountain there, he's done a great job with them. And, since he's been there, that program's been turned around. And you're right. I mean, the hardest thing about what they do is preparing for it, because it's so hard to simulate and try to show when you don't do anything like that. And that makes it tough on us as coaches, gets us frustrated. And I know our players get frustrated with it, but we have to do the best we can do and try to prepare our guys for Friday night. I feel like defensively, you guys, you and Coach Reed and Coach Driggers, Coach Walker, y'all have come up with a pretty good game plan.
We'll see. I hope so. I think the key for us is keeping our kids comfortable, and so they can play fast. And but at the end of the day, those X's and O's start moving around a little bit, and physics will take over, and we've got to bring something to the party as far as that's concerned. We got to bring, and I think our boys mentioned it a little bit ago, we got to bring some physicality, and it's going to be a good old fashioned barroom brawl.
That's right. That's right. They typically you think about Clinton and you think about their tradition there and how good they were, and actually Roper, we talk about it a lot. You know Clinton from back in your Chapman days back in the day.
I know Clinton from my earliest recollections, 1970.
Yeah, when Coach Richardson was back coaching, they had a good program.
Keith Richardson. Did you say 1917?
Yeah. I fought.
You look good, man.
I'm telling you, I fought in the War of 1812 too. No, I had an older brother, Coach. I was 10 years old at that time. I had an older brother that played at Chapman, and he was very, very good and doesn't get enough credit, to tell you the truth. But they played in the old Peach Blossom 3A.
Yeah. Okay.
And he was very good.
Yeah.
And so I grew up watching Clinton, let's say, do unmerciful things to Chapman.
Yeah, and I grew up the same way. My brother, they were in Peach Blossom 3A when my brother was playing, and
the coach always.
They were in the same region, and Clinton's just always loaded. And then, that's what I was talking about. How long's Corey been there, Coach? About
Yeah, it's
5 or 6
this
years.
This might be his sixth year.
And, they were on a kind of steady decline until Corey got there, and Corey's brought them back to what Clinton football has always been.
I think he brought their identity back.
I agree.
Back in the day, they were old 22 personnel and just ram it down your throat type deal, and Corey came in with his scheme, and Ethan Campbell, the defense coordinator, does a fantastic job over there.
Yeah, they do.
They've got a great coaching staff, and, you get good coaches and good players, you're forced to be reckoned
Talking
with.
about their history, and the state championships, the banners that they can flaunt around and things like that. And I'm reminded, Coach laughs at me because I always flash back to the old days when I was there. But, in the last century, first play at Old Smith Field, Clinton they won the state championship that year.
Yeah.
And they throttled us 44-0. But the first play of the ball game after the kick, they had it. And they snapped the ball, and they stacked us up like cordwood, myself on bottom. And 60 yards for the touchdown, and I never will forget my buddy, and he's deceased now, Terry Brandon, bless your soul, looking down on me in that huddle, and he says, "It's going to be a long night, Stevie."
Yeah,
and it was. But you know what, Coach? Now, I say this because you've often heard me rant about my job with them in times years ago, being with a program that was a losing program, and watching them turn that around to what you see today. I would love that here, and it can be done. But the measuring stick of where we had arrived was a Clinton game, 1987, Doc Davis. We held a 14-0 lead over Clinton. The first time Chapman had ever even scored on Clinton in 20-something years,
Goodness.
dating back to the Peach Blossom days. But they eventually lost 22-14, but I never will forget the quote Keith Richardson gave me. The fans got their money's worth tonight.
That's right.
That made us so proud. Even in a loss, it was a measuring stick that we can compete with this type of caliber, and the transformation in the mind and the community took off from there. It really did.
You always want to see how you stack up against the good
Sure.
people. And,
I mean, we don't have numbers. That's
no,
the bad
it is,
thing,
but, you still go out there and play it. But I think, as far as getting to a level and kind of turning some things around and hopefully maintaining, some modicum of success over the years, however you want to define it, you got the right man for the job. Coach Bridges is as good as they come.
I knew that. I knew that from the get-go.
We when my wife and I decided that it was time to move on, and I told her, I said, I'm too old to go work for some Joe Schmo or something like that, and we both love this area, and we come through here, and we always said this is a place we'd like to come and stay, and
well, Landrum attracts that type of people, doesn't it? People want to come to Landrum to look at the view and coach, you reckon? But
we're
it's
blessed,
a community.
and I called Coach Bridges, started begging him for a job, and told him I'd stay out the way as much as I can. I'll just come up here and hold coach the holders for the kickers, or whatever. So, and I'm very grateful that he took a chance on me, and grateful to be here, and I truly believe in what he's doing, how he handles these kids, and how he runs this program. So.
Well, Kevin will agree with me that the turnaround from last year's defensive performance to what we're seeing this year, what you two guys, Coach Threadgill and yourself, are bringing this year, a little growth. some of the guys are older, so they understand what, the game slowed down for them.
Yeah. Well, Coach,
Mike Reed, what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Mike Reed's as good as I've worked with as a defense coordinator, and he's a fantastic teacher.
They're getting to the ball, and you're everywhere is what I want.
He does a great job of getting those guys scheme wise of putting them in a position to make a play. And at the end of the day, as a coach, whether they make the play or not, that's kind of
when you've got
DNA.
When you've got linebackers like Jaden and AJ, but Jaden especially, with the double-digit tackles each week and things like that, and tackles for loss. Big Bruiser Brody, and up on the front. Run that three-man front last week, and I mentioned on the broadcast, and I messed it up because I thought that he had said earlier that Blacksburg was going to run in three-man, and I said that, which was totally wrong. I think it was wrong.
Blacksburg did run three-man.
But I looked out and we were in that three-man, and I said, "Oh, this is what he was talking about." But these three, Whiteside's Brody, and who do we have on that other side? Whiteside's Brody on the front.
Mackay
McClintock.
Yep.
Dominated the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
All night long. Ooh,
well,
look coming there.
Look at that.
Boy.
That's what we're talking about.
That's that smoked bologna right there.
A smoked bologna? A smoked bologna. I'll tell you
Darn
what.
right. That right there.
That'd make a hobo happy right there. That's French bologna. That's French cooking. It's called bologna.
That's right.
Hey, bologna. Oh, oui, coach?
Bologna.
Bologna. I used to run a meat market, so we did call it bologna. I had customers come in and say, I want that bologna, reading it.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
And the filet migons.
Getting back to Clinton, and we're fortunate that
Just trying to rush us on, aren't you,
Coach?
Coach?
We can cut that out. No, I ain't trying to rush you on. But getting back to Clinton, we got them rolling in here Friday night. We're looking for a big performance out of our guys, and it's a big game for us. And the reason it's a big game, it's our next game. It's a region game. It has nothing to do with it being Clinton. I mean, we're preparing no differently this week than we have every week. But they are a storied and tradition program, and it's always a it's always a plus when you get to play those types of programs. And like Coach Thompson said, you kind of get to see where you're at, and we're excited to have them coming here Friday night. And it's going to be youth night, and we'll have all our youth teams there. They'll be leading us out onto the field, and I look forward to that, seeing those guys, and hope to see the rest of the town there. I wish the town was shut down, come show up Friday night.
Out to the Campbell Coliseum Friday night. Kickoff is 7:30. Second region contest of the season. The Clinton Red Devils are going to be invading the Campbell Coliseum, and we can't have that, guys. Coach, good luck, and thank you for joining in. It's nice to meet you after all this time.
Nice to meet you, sir. Thanks for having me.
I know you've heard a lot about me. They said stay away.
Local legend, they say.
No, they told you to stay away. I know.
Local legend.
Avoid him.
We've never done anything like that.
Jeff Parks and his team of experienced real estate professionals at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services see Dan Joyner are lifelong football fans, and they know for a successful football team on any level, you must have great coaching and a good game plan. The same goes when purchasing or selling a home. Let the Spartanburg office at 170 Camelot Drive be your coach with the right game plan and strategy to make your real estate purchase go like a championship winning season. Contact Jeff Parks at 864-415-0336. Berkshire Hathaway, see Dan Joyner of Spartanburg. CDanJoyner.com.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
Bell Carrington, Price & Gregg is the premier legal team you can trust. Founded by Griffin Bell, our firm stands for reliability, fairness, and honesty. Provide top-notch legal services that you can count on. They cover 10 practice areas, including business, finance, real estate, creditors' rights, and general litigation. Our friendly team in 5 states is ready to assist you with all of your legal needs. Call our Greenville office today, 864-272-0556. Bell Carrington, Price & Gregg.
This is Steve Roper.
Kevin Jackson.
At Upstate Prepcast. And I tell you what, folks, you don't have to feel a financial strain from a clogged drain. Just call the MVP of plumbers. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing. Proudly celebrating their 40th year of service to the Carolinas. Mike Varner's Plumbing has you covered in all situations, whether it's commercial or residential. So if your toilet's on the fritz and you really need to take a...
Hold everything. Folks, call the MVP of plumbers today at 864-472-8756. Mike Varner's Plumbing of Inman. All right, folks, welcome back to Landrum Football on Upstate Prepcast, powered by Wings, etc. We're back on the Raymond James Financial and Flounder Seafood Restaurant pregame show. And we got an old pal in my ambule in the house. Everybody's turning out for the big game here. Go ahead.
I couldn't remember her name. I knew it was Maya.
So before we
think of ambulance, Maya ambulance.
Before we get preview tonight's game, we want to get some important business covered here. Let's open this camera back up here in this broadcast booth here. We want to give a special thanks, and you're going to have to tell who it's all from because I was busy.
Okay, if Kevin can show this off. As you know, Kevin and I have been jokingly and jestingly harping for years about wanting to be fed at the press box, okay?
Ooh.
So we jokingly said it Tuesday night there, Homer. And we showed up tonight, and the football moms of Landrum High School have laid a spread out in the hospitality room in honor of the Upstate Prepcast broadcast crew, myself and both the Kevins included.
You got them meatballs and this corn dip here and all these chips and pigs in a blanket, and we got some chicken wings. And
Travis Gosnell didn't know I could be that affectionate. I give him the biggest hug. I didn't want to hug the ladies. They're all married women. That'd be rude.
That's rude. My wave high, you're a returning Upstate Prepcast veteran.
Yes.
She helped us a lot, especially last year with the stats and stuff, and then she put in a lot of games during that battle at the border tournament. So we got some good free labor out of her, So.
I think she's going to college now.
Yeah.
And what are we doing?
Broadcast journalism at University of South Carolina.
We asked about her the other night.
And
I told you when you said she expressed an interest in broadcasting, I said I hope she got into the broadcasting at the University of South Carolina, maybe in Spartanburg or Columbia. And, absolutely, my Gamecock now.
All right.
Right.
Well, we're going to do a little preview of Clinton right now and stuff to get it on going. We appreciate you, Ma. You can hang around with us if you want.
Have a seat.
And Clinton comes into this game 4-2 on the season, Steve. They're 1-0 in the region after defeating Chesney last week, 46-21. This is another historic first matchup ever between the Clinton Red Devils and your Landrum Cardinals, folks. Make no doubt, Clinton wants to run the ball down everyone's throats. They have players. They've had 10 players credited running the ball this season at some point for a total of 1,800 yards rushing as a team. The leader of that pack, Javen Cook, as a junior, 812 yards so far this season and 10 touchdowns. Out of their 6 games, he has over 100 yards rushing in 4 of those. But don't think they can't pass, as their quarterback senior Tashawn Richardson has been very efficient in his limited attempts, currently with 568 yards on the season. He has a split, though, of 7 touchdowns and only 1 interception. Chris Boyd and Devin Swindler has been the leading receivers for the Red Devils. Defensively, the Red Devils statistically are led by linebacker Brett Young. He has 57 tackles on the season so far, including 8 last week versus Chesney, and averages 9.5 per game. Chris Boyd and Luke Young for the Red Devils also have 40 tackles apiece on the season. The Red Devils defense has forced 9 fumbles on the season and have 3 interceptions. Steve, said all that to say this. We jokingly refer to you sometime as the old relic because of your stories of football days gone by. But tonight, I think all of them are relevant because I'm going to get you to tell your stories of how many years ago a certain upcoming program used these Clinton Red Devils as a measuring stick of where they had come, and used them as the measuring stick of where you wanted them to go.
The situation is similar to when a young coach came to another District 1 school, and the first year they were 0-10. The second year, I believe they went maybe 6-5. They got a winning record because I think they beat Landrum at an 11th game, I think. But anyway, that third year, playing in the Broad River 3A, and you go in, you're 5-0 to start the region off and this sort of thing. Well, I can't remember that exactly. But anyway, the Clinton game was the marquee game, okay? And the boys from Emmons held a 14-0 lead at the half, which was unheard of by an Inman team ever, okay? But anyway, eventually lost 22-14. But what it showed the guys was, instead of coming in here every year and just laying down and getting romped 48-0, 58, 78, I've seen an 86, I think, one time in the history books of Chapman and Clinton, we've arrived. We can compete, And we used Abbeville as our measuring stick for years, and now with the realignment, we get rid of that measuring stick, and dag blame if they don't throw the biggest stick of all down into 2A, the Clinton Red Devils. So that's all. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's a relic story, but I think it's relevant because the Clinton head coach that night was the late Keith Richardson. I do believe he's in the South Carolina Athletic Hall of Fame, and never will forget his quote to me. He said, because we'd been the whipping boy for 25 years of Chapman's existence. The whipping boy is what Steve Sanders called us. And Keith Richardson said, the fans got their money's worth tonight. And that's what I hope happens here tonight. That the fans get their money's worth here tonight.
Absolutely.
And that we can put together a Herculean effort. And that's exactly what it's going to take. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's going to take a Herculean effort to defeat the Clinton Red Devils. They've got us outnumbered, out-personneled in every position. They've probably got the best athletes that we can find if it's, anywhere around. But you know what? It can be done. Strange things have happened on the gridiron, and Halloween is just around the corner.
Mom gonna put you to work. If you look in here, there's
she got a voodoo spell.
No,
she's gonna
silver
cast?
and black cable.
She
that has
brought a root bag in here from Louisiana.
There's a silver and black cable that has, or box that has.
I want a root bag in here
that has our
cables.
microphones on it. But we see the colors moving over, about to be in place. We're going to cut in live with the stadium audio here, but. Right before that, Steve, last week I think we both agree the key for the Cardinals to be able to compete and win this game lies in these lines, in the trenches and stuff. Last week we gave our boys a little bit of grief in that second half because they kind of let up, got up to a 21-0 lead and
well,
stuff.
That's what you do to linemen.
That's right.
Linemen are like a horse in the horse race, and you're going down the stretch. You got to give it the whip. Give it the whip. Give it the whip. So you can't praise linemen. And I told one of them, I told Bruiser Brody, I said, if I praised you and made you all seem like y'all were superstars, you'd get lazy. And that's what linemen tend to do. You don't. They're the unsung heroes, and everybody knows it, and they know it. They know that each one of them has a special place and special thing to do. They're an intricate clog in that machine of the offense that keeps you going, So he's giving me the sign to keep ad-libbing because he's working on stuff. But I'll keep talking about the linemen. For real, having been one. And I'm getting hollered at somebody outside there. I thought I was being – we're going to take you down now to the in-house stadium with Hambone Camp introducing that night's national anthem.
Thank you. At this time, our colors are being brought to you by the Landrum High School ROTC Color Guard. Color Guard, Kinsey Cummings, Jordan Hamrick, Blake Taylor, John Smith, Haley Brown. Flag details this evening: Lauren Mills, Zoe Christie, Bailey Zapura, and Patrick Pittman. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Okay. Woo, exciting here at the Kemp Miller Coliseum. The Clinton Red Devils have invaded, and the mob from Campobella has assembled here in the grandstands awaiting this big matchup, Kevin. Everybody's excited. Kevin will be with us in just a moment. He's fixing up some more equipment issues here. Hey, I want to try to go down to the field and see. I've got 2 guest stars this evening. We got a new sideline man, Kevin, coming in, Jason Fancher. He's a coach of one of the 5G and 2G coaches at the Landrum Youth Association, along with Ike Fancher, who's representing the 5G Youth Association group there. And Ike, if you can hear me, just grab the microphone now. I'm going to give you a sound check to see if we can pick you up down there. Ladies and gentlemen, Ike, turn it on, and let's see if we can hear you down there, buddy. Turn it on and talk into it, and you should be able to hear us.
Hello?
All right, Ike, we've got you up here in the press box. Are you excited?
Yes.
How's it feel to be down there under the lights representing the Landrum Youth Association? Now, I want you to get out there with that white hat official down there to your right now. See him down there, the guy we talked to earlier?
Yeah.
You go kind of stand over there around them a few moments, and when those captains come out, you stroll on out there with us, and you give us that coin toss tonight, buddy.
All right.
All right, we'll get right back to you in just a little bit. Turn her off, bud.
All right.
I just thought it would be a good idea, what youth night, to throw a youth out there for the opening coin toss. And the thing with kids, Kevin, is you never know what you're going to get.
Never know, but we anticipating good things from Ike as we're about ready to get all this underway. The captains starting for Landrum to make their way toward midfield.
Ooh, looks like A.J. Medvar is going to be one of them. Corbin Owens. 50, Eli Shirley. And number 4, Cooper Tidwell. And number 50, the big 5-0. I got him up there just a moment ago. Well, okay, hold on just a second. Yeah, come around. That's one of the moms that fed us, and I told her we'd get her some airtime. Tell her to come on, and we'll get her on here in just a second. She's going to have to wait after the coin toss. We might get it in because we're waiting on the team to still come out. But anyway, thanks so much for those football moms for feeding us, Kevin. And when I walked in there, Coach Bridges called me on the phone. I said, that's strange, Coach, calling me up here in the press box pregame. He says, go next door and look.
You know, I got something I just want to say. You know, we always refer to ourselves as little old Landrum, but, you know, I edit the coaches, or actually the senior interviews for Blue Ridge High School because they're one of the people on our family, and almost every week there's JB, GHOF as we call him and stuff. He asked them, where's your favorite place on the road to play? And a lot of them say they love a big stadium. They consider this to be a big stadium up here at Landrum, and it's got a great atmosphere here coming in tonight.
All right, let's go down to Ike. Ike, get that thing turned on and step up in there, and let's hear tonight's coin toss. Get it turned on there. There you go. Stick it up there in there where you can hear it.
From Landrum, I have Captain Coop, Captain Medvar, Captain Owens, and Captain Shirley. And from Clinton, I've got Captain Lawson, Captain Cook, Captain Aiken, and Captain Gordon. Is that right? Y'all shake hands, guys. All right, guys, listen up. Expect everybody to display good sportsmanship on the field, on the sidelines. Don't want a whole lot of chicken and pushing and shoving and trash talking, okay? We want a good, clean ball game. Guys, tonight, my crew is going to be Mr. Sam Reinhardt, Mr. Cordoy, Mr. Boyd Tate, and Mr. Dido. And Mr. Cordoy. Toss.
Ike, take your hand from the bottom of the microphone. Just hold it up right there next to the flag on the top there.
ACC flipping coin. Flip it again, okay? What you want to call it? Tails. Call them tails. It's heads.
Want the ball.
You want the ball. All right, the Cardinal. Landrum have won the toss.
Landrum won the toss, and they're going to receive.
What did we say after that?
Let's get it on!
That's my boy, the Iceman Fancher. Kevin, we've got a guest in the press box with us, and right now, if you'll come over close to Kevin, we'll get you on air. This is one of the football moms. We're going to let you introduce yourself and tell her what you did for the Upstate Prepcast crew.
I'm Whitney Martindale.
Let's put you on.
Oh, goodness.
This is Miss Wink.
Yeah, come on.
Mama Wink.
Gotta come on in here and frame here.
Well, I can't take credit for it. It was Shannon Foster, their quarterback, Ty's mom, set it up, and you guys have your own hospitality room because we appreciate y'all.
Well, we appreciate y'all.
We cannot tell you how much we appreciate that. What a kind gesture.
Well, we love you guys, and we love having y'all here with us and showing your love for our boys.
I think I'm going to cry, Kevin.
As now we have coming out onto the field, here come the Landrum Cardinals. Thank you very much, Miss Martindale, and we're glad that y'all got that set up here for maybe the biggest game in the history of this stadium.
Let me wipe the tears off, or I'm broke up.
The number 10 Landrum Cardinals playing host to the number 5 ranked Clinton Red Devils. Steve?
I think Ike did a pretty good job with that.
Steve, what you estimate your resting heart rate is right now?
I stay calm, believe it or not. There was a time when I would get excited like you, but I've seen so many football games in my life.
Too many battles, huh?
Too many battles. We call war-hardened. I'm more like the general, just sitting up on the field, looking through the field glasses and watching the soldiers do everything. During that coin toss, did you hear we won, and do you hear in the tone of voice, we want the ball? I like that. Coach said to get excited this week. This is going to take a Herculean effort, but by gosh, it can be done. You got to believe in yourself, and it can be done, and would be nice to see this in what undoubtedly would be the greatest upset in Landrum Cardinal football history.
As the 0-4 Red Sox set down 3-0 to the Yankees, why not us?
All right, they're going to set foot to leather here at the Kemp Miller Coliseum. It's going to be fielded at the 9-yard line.
Number 5
bringing it back up there. Hayden Martindale, that's Wink on the return. Nice return, takes it up to the 16-yard line. A lot better than our neighbor down the road started off with Clinton. From our own 16-yard line, Poree McClintock will come to the near side of the field, split out to that far side over there. Looks like A.J. Medvar. Aiden Kelly gets the start at the H-back. Ty Foster, the quarterback. Medvar up there along with Cooper Gentry. I said Cooper, but that's wrong. I said it wrong. Incomplete pass on first down. It is. It's Kirby Gentry, and I start right off with the Cooper deal. Sorry about that. It's Gentry at receiver. That will not happen again tonight. 2nd and 10. Had a guy there come out firing.
Yeah,
good protection, good time.
Yeah, Clinton there did not bite on the ball, fake inside, stayed in their positions, and was covered, but the chance was made there, just maybe a little high.
So we'll send trips to the near side. Medvar all alone to the top side of the field. Kelly in the backfield. Poree in motion, pulls up, stops. Hand off to Kelly, looking for somewhere to go. They've got him by the shirt, and they'll drag him down.
Got him by the collar.
Yeah. There was some space there, but to be honest with you, 55 covered that space very quickly.
Yeah, he covered about 2 different men's space.
Swindler for the Red Devils. Bring it up 3rd and 11. Medvar split out to the top along with Poree. McClintock to the near side. Looks like Lindsey in the slot. Kelly at the H-back. Foster looking to throw. He's going to get a heavy rush from the backside, and there it comes under pressure. Foster rolling. Gets the ball off, and it's complete at the sticks. Did he catch it or did he not? Right at the first down marker. And they say yes. Let's see what they're going to give us. That's enough for a first down. Move the chains. Flounder Seafood first down. Ty Foster with the feet in the arm, Kevin. Converting the third down. Whew. Clinton did not expect that. Now, that gives us a little boost of confidence offensively. New set of chains now up at the 28-yard line of our own. Little tight bunched in formation of the receivers. Kelly at the H-back. Foster takes the snap. Play action, looking to throw under pressure. It's got a man wide open, Pourri, and it's almost picked off at the 45-yard line. Great effort by both players.
Yeah,
Chris Boyd back there for Clinton.
Got to tip your hat. I mean, great play design, had him open. Maybe thrown a little behind him, but, boy, you just got to tip your hat. He just made up ground and got to that ball. Very fortunate not to get picked off there.
Well, I tell you what, whatever, the play scripts as they come in, I don't know if these script plays for certain situations throughout the first 10 plays or whatnot you're going to run, but I like what I've seen so far. We got into a third down. That's okay, but we completed the pass. I can see some things that they're doing that I don't think Clinton was expecting. And here it is, 2nd and 10, showing blitz from the outside. They'll back out. Now they'll come with it. Handoff up the middle. Kelly looking for somewhere to go, but I tell you what, Pyle's pushing forward. That's a nice scrum up to about the 30-yard line. Kevin, that's a rough front four. Helmet comes off for a Devil. He's got to go sit down.
And if anybody's got to go out, we're glad it's 55. I mean,
what a hoss.
He's grown. He's been eating meat and taters.
He's been eating some cornbread and biscuits, I can tell you that. 3rd and 9. Gentry comes in at receiver, splits out to the far side along with A.J. Medvar. McClintock and Pourri to the near side. Kelly at the H-back. Foster waiting the snap. Takes the snap. Good protection. Dumps it off to Kelly, who's wide open in the flats. Kelly down the sidelines. Kelly picks up a Flounder Seafood first down. And Clinton, I do not believe, is expecting this type of passing attack out of the Cardinals right now. Look at that. Well designed, well executed. Cardinals are showing they're not scared.
As we saw on the replay there, just flipped it down, looked downfield, checked, made a smart decision, checked it down to a safety valve, and picked up a first down. That's what Ty Foster has to do in this game. The windows are going to be tighter. Make smart decisions.
Now we're going to put 2 backs in the backfield, 3 receivers, 2. Then one side comes in motion. Handoff goes up the middle. I believe that's Pourri with the carry. No, A.J. Lindsey on the carry. A good carry, Kevin. Going to give him about maybe 4 yards.
And you have to figure they're going to want to stop this run that the Cardinal has been able to do the last few weeks. We have to basically throw to be able to set up the run there, and got a few yards on that first down.
2nd and 6 now. At the midfield stripe, up at the old 5-0. 3 receivers, they'll bring them to our side of the field. Kelly at the H-back. Foster fakes the handoff to Kelly, rolling to the left, firing. Got a man there, in and out of his hands. No call from the official there. Looked like a little contact before the ball got there. We'll watch it on the instant replay. Fortunately, here at Upstate Prepcast, look, there's contact before it was there. At least I said we don't have instant replay for the official, of course.
And we're going to look at it just one more time. It looked
you
like
be the judge.
That guy got there just a little early, but no call. Brings up 3rd down.
Let's see if we can convert another 3rd down here. This time 3rd and 6. We did it when it was 3rd and 11. What can the Cardinal offensive gurus draw up here? Little swing pass outside to Kelly. He's got 2 men in his face. Gets it back to the line of scrimmage. We may have a face mask here. Flag flies in from the sideline over here near the Landrum sidelines, and I believe it's face masking. Gotta be.
Yep, number 34 for Clinton there just at the last second, really already going to the ground, and you can see here again on the instant replay that he just wrapped around and his hand went across the face mask at going to the ground there.
Is this going to be a 5-yarder? If it's not, it'll be 3rd and 1.
It is a 5-yarder.
That should make up 3rd and 1. If my arithmetic is right, and that's exactly what it's going to be. 4th down. It should be
third down.
Should still be 3rd down.
Maybe not.
No, it's going to be 4th and 1 for the Cardinals.
Well, okay. Bridges is somebody's question here. I don't know what's going on. Lots of questions. Okay, substitution. We're getting some subs in.
Because it's not a dead ball foul. I mean, it should be replay the same down. Maybe they've changed it over there. Can you see, Steve?
No, it's 3rd down over there and 3rd down on the scoreboard. I'm not going to argue with it.
No, it's correct. Originally they said 4th down. That's what we were questioning.
All right, 3rd and 1 at the Red Devil 45-yard line. Pourri in motion. Handoff back to the inside to A.J. Lindsey. Bulls his way forward for a Flounder Seafood first down at the Red Devil 42-yard line. And I'm going to tell you something. I think Clinton right now is shocked. Little old Landrum's moving the ball on us like this.
Yeah, if you need 1 yard, Clinton's going to find out right quick that A.J. Lindsey's the man for the job.
Hey, the Hogs up front. Credit them this time. Bruiser Brody, Whiteside. Eli Shirley. And Blake Bridges has moved, I think, back into center this week. I think it's at center. Foster fields a snap, throws to a wide open man. Medvar's got it, but he can't hang on at the sticks. Those are the ones we got to catch, young man.
Got to watch it all the way in.
Is Foster delivering darts?
Darts so far. That one in there, but again, I think he saw that white jersey coming at him quick and just lost control of it.
Blake Bridges in at the center. Dominic Whiteside over at that right. That's Vuthi Sam over at the right guard. 61 over at the right tackle for the Cardinals. Corbin Mahaffey on 2nd and 10. Direct snap goes to Pourri. Struggling to get to the outside.
Well, look at that. I don't think that was an intended direct snap at all.
They've been doing that the last couple of weeks, but they did that to A.J. Lindsey last week, but they had that big, beefy, three backs in the backfield.
Ty definitely looked like he was reaching out and trying to catch that, so that's why I said I don't know that it was intended, but it was effective.
Somebody got it. And that left side of the line over here, big bruiser, Brosy Gosnell there, number 63 and 53 there, Dominic Whitesides.
Key of this game is you don't have to get all this. Cut this distance in half and set yourself up in 4th to go. At the very least. If not, break a big one.
Foster to throw on 3rd down. Gets away from the pressure. Nifty feet. Nifty wheels. Picks up the first down the sideline. And out of bounds at the 11. And a late flag and penalty flags come flying in from everywhere. And let's just hope that the devil has done a dirty deed. And I think he has. We might tack some more onto that.
7 and 14.
I think the Red Devils are absolutely shocked that the Cardinals are doing the things to them. And I think the coach took these boys to church every week all year long for summer just for this day right here, a meeting with the devil. We were going to be a little bit more on the good side of this thing.
That should make it probably half the distance to the goal here.
And that's a Flounder Seafood first down. Not only that, it's 1st and goal to go for the Landrum Cardinals for the first time ever in history, folks, against the Clinton Red Devils. And we're inside the red zone. Sponsored by the Home Run Cafe, the Home Run Cafe Red Zone. We've got it at the 5-yard line. They'll send in Aiden Kelly to the left of Foster. Pourri to his right. A.J. Lindsey up at the up back. Foster takes a snap, hands off to Aiden Kelly, looking for some running room. Darts up in between the guard and center. Like a rat chasing cheese there, Kevin. Just follow behind the big bodies right now. Our Hogs on the front. The old, as Coach calls them, the hog back mountain hog boys or whatever. We're winning up front.
And the last few plays, it's been going through that Swiss cheese, holes opening up everywhere.
If I'm loud, you might want to pull me down. I'm excited, folks. I'm pacing the floor here, ladies and gentlemen. 7:15 and counting in the first quarter. 2nd and goal for Landrum at the Clinton Red Devil 3-yard line. Foster awaiting the snap. Takes it. hands it off. Poree caught in the backfield, gets away, struggling forward, diving for the end zone. Close, but no cigar. They'll mark him out short at the 1.
Poree tried to reach out here at the last second. We see him cut back to that left, made a nice move to get around there, and then took on the defender there, but just short. Probably Jed Blackwell and company would disagree, but I'm going to make it the half-yard line.
I'm going to give Bonnie Blackwell the credit here. This call, the ball lies just in the shadow of the goal post.
Yeah, there you go.
It's 3rd and goal at the Clinton Red Devil 1-yard line. Titus Poree in the backfield. A.J. Lindsey looking for a direct snap. Foster, it's Poree and Aiden Kelly. Foster takes a snap, hand off to Aiden Kelly, bullying forward, fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Aiden Kelly! 6:57 in the first quarter. Mark it down. That will go down in the history books as the first Landrum Cardinal touchdown ever against Clinton High School. It comes from 1 yard out from Aiden Kelly. All right, down to this sideline report with our new sideline man, Jason Fancher. Take it away, Jason.
Yes, sir. Line up after that great touchdown run. Got a clean snap, kicks up, and it's good. Puts the Cardinals up 7-0
All right, 6:57 remaining in the first quarter of play. The Cardinals, I do believe, drove 83 yards to start the ball game on the first series of the game, and we are up 7-0. Can you believe it?
Bell Carrington, Price & Gregg is the premier legal team you can trust. Founded by Griffin Bell, our firm stands for reliability, fairness, and honesty. Provide top-notch legal services that you can count on. They cover 10 practice areas, including business, finance, real estate, creditors' rights, and general litigation. Our friendly team in 5 states is ready to assist you with all of your legal needs. Call our Greenville office today, 864-272-0556. Bell Carrington, Price & Gregg. Tired of dealing with tire troubles? Look no further than Blue Ridge Tire, your one-stop destination for all your tire needs. From flat tire repairs to computerized wheel balancing, we've got you covered. Offering top-name brands like Yokohama, Toyo, and Michelin. Blue Ridge Tire is conveniently located at 2701 North Highway 101 in Greer. Don't wait until you're stuck on the roadside. Call us now, 864-879-0703. At Blue Ridge Tire, we won't leave you flat.
Oh, excitement in the air here at the Kemp Beller Coliseum as Joey Martinez pooch kicks it, and it's caught at the 30. Lots of running room to the far side of the field. He's got a wall of blockers, and I believe he's going to take it all the way to the roost. The happiness was short-lived as the Red Devil has taken it 70 yards on the pooch kick, and I guess that's why they are ranked the way they are. So they score quick. They score fast. Well, that's the same thing. Oh, down to Mr. Fancher. Let's see if he can bring us this extra point. And just hold that mic still and hold it in the middle and off the antenna, sir.
Yes, sir. Very short-lived down here. It looks like Clinton might be lining up to go for 2. They're lining up for the field goal. A clean snap. The kick is up, and it's good. 7-7, 6:41 remaining in the first quarter.
Do you have a tree problem? Look no further than JB Trees LLC. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. Schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511, or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the Upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Visit the website at flounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165.
Lucas Kirkendall will tee it up for the Red Devils. 7-all here at the Campbell Coliseum. Clinton on the board, and the offensive team has not even touched the field.
We just want to keep their defense out there and wear them down.
Yeah, this kickoff brought to you by J&L Lawn Services, the Cadillac of lawn care. Kirkendall lays the cowhides to it, and it's going to take a bounce and go out of bounds.
Good idea.
And that'll bring out the dish rag. Yeah, good idea.
Let's learn from that one.
That touchdown a while ago was brought to you by GSP Security. Call GSP Security for all your home and commercial security, access control, and video surveillance.
Who's our sideline guy tonight?
Jason Fancher.
I need to update my...
Update that.
Can't update the picture in the middle of the game, but I can update the
one half
ticker.
of last year's advertisers, the Diesel Doctor. Remember? The Diesel Doctor. Called the Diesel Doctor today. So that's 80 yards. He jumped at the opportunity. I said, come on. All right, 1st and 10 Cardinals. They'll start from their own 34-yard line. Pori in motion. Handoff goes to Aiden Kelly, back to the right side. Ellie with some moves into the open. Down the sidelines goes Aiden Kelly, a foot race. They're going to catch him from behind, but not before the damage is done. Longest run of the season for downhill Kelly. And I'm telling you, I don't know what's up with that Clinton defense. Are we beating at the point of attack? Are they not respecting us? Did they come in not ready to play? But we're getting the best of them up front.
Well, this is just good, patient running. He just sat there and rode that line, found the hole. Boom. I didn't know Aiden Kelly had a little bit of a burst like that. Well, he's just not strength and muscle. Got on a little speed.
All right, A.J. Lindsey will come in to spell him at the H-back. A.J.'s a good runner in his own right. 3 receivers split out the top side of the field. McClintock to the near. Here comes Pori in motion. Hand off to A.J. Lindsey. Lowers his head, goes forward. He's going to pick up a couple. It's actually his 1st and goal, which I should mention that a second ago. I got excited there, Kevin. Back in the red zone we go again. The Home Run Cafe serving delicious smoothie bowls, protein shakes, and mega energy teas at 4 Mill Street in Inman. I want to go. I want to try. What was a mega energy tea all about? But we'll find out. We need some mega energy right now, I'm sure.
You don't need.
That's right. 2nd and goal at the 7. Pori in motion. Foster takes the snap, lobs it outside to him at the goal line. He can hang on just right out of, just a little bit out of reach, but well designed. Just wheeled him out of there while he was in motion. I'm not even going to comment on it. It's just things that we don't comment on. We've never commented on play calling coaches and all that kind of stuff. But
I think it was good. They didn't anticipate that linebacker being underneath.
Whoever's dialing up tonight right now has definitely got Clinton on their heels.
Yeah.
You know,
Ty was expecting to throw that more on the line there, but that Clinton linebacker in position there forced him to have to lob that up a little more, and we're going to take a timeout.
Yeah, we're going to have to think about that just a minute. When we come back, it'll be 3rd and goal at the Clinton 7-yard line. 5:24 in the first quarter. We're tied up at the Campbell Coliseum, believe it or not, 7-7 against the Clinton Red Devils.
All right, guys, 30-second commercial for GSP Security. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Tom.
No, it's your turn to go. I did the last one.
No, this one's yours.
Man, I've already got a security system from GSP Securities. You're the one who needs to talk about this.
Well, you can talk about it because I don't know anything about it. So you tell me.
I've got cameras. I've got motion detectors. I've got everything that I need to be safe at my house.
Oh, come on.
All right, forget it. Y'all both forget it. Just go to www.callgsp.com today to request a free quote.
This is Steve Roper,
Kevin Jackson
at Upstate Prepcast. And I tell you what, folks, you don't have to feel a financial strain from a clogged drain. Just call the MVP of plumbers. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing. Proudly celebrating their 40th year of service to the Carolinas. Mike Varner's Plumbing has you covered in all situations, whether it's commercial or residential. So if your toilet's on the fritz and you really need to take a...
Hold everything. Folks, call the MVP of plumbers today at 864-472-8756. Mike Varner's Plumbing of Inman.
3rd and goal at the 7-yard line for the Cardinals. 3 receivers split to the top side of the field. Kelly stands to the right of Foster, waits the snap. Foster under pressure, looking to throw, has to throw it out in the backfield, and a flag comes in. The catch is made.
Nope.
No, he dropped it, but we've got penalty markers everywhere. That's going to be interference. Thank goodness. And we, could have a roughing the passer back here, but that didn't come out. But I think that's definitely on the Red Devils. They've committed, you could say the Devil has committed another sin.
Well, we've got to come up. I mean, that's, in my opinion, a catchable ball, even though he was interfered with. We got to catch those 50-50 balls tonight. The team that wins most of those usually win the ball game. And
I'm going to be honest, we have not been winning the 50-50 balls. We threw 2 last week. We didn't get them. There's 1 we didn't get them. I'm not, you just got to get them. Big games, you got to make big plays.
This is the only – I don't understand at the high school level why personal fouls are not an automatic first down like they are on every other level. Instead, we now got 3rd and goal again from now the 3-yard line.
Yeah, it was half the distance. They moved it down half the distance, 2 to 3.
Every other level, you do a personal foul, it's an automatic first down, no matter really where you are.
Gentry and Medvar go to the top side of the field. McClintock to the near side. Penalty markers thrown. Delay of game.
Oh, my goodness.
Got to take advantage of these situations.
Literally 4 steps forward and 5 steps back.
That'll get you the evil eye.
Yeah.
Which it did me one time on my first coaching interview. I said that, and I got the stank eye.
Yeah, well, it was only 8, half a distance, so you got 4, and then you're going to take 5 back.
Now we're back to the 9-yard line, 3rd and goal at the 9. 3rd and goal at the 9. This crowd's gotten a little bit quiet. We need a little noise. Foster fields a snap that was high and to the left, running to the right, throwing into the end zone. Again, off of greasy hands back there. Can't hang on. Right into breadbasket. But I'm not going to fault him there. I was on the run, had a man on him. But we got slippery fingers. That great, I'm serious. That grass is wet. No gloves on that receiver right there. AJ's not wearing gloves.
I'm more of an almond joy instead of a butterfinger guy.
A lot of these other receivers that play receiver all the time are wearing gloves. And that dew hits that field, your hands get wet. Now we're going to bring in the field goal unit.
Try and get points on the board.
That's right. Jason, it looks like we're going to attempt about a 25, 26-yard kick. Take us with it. Martinez to kick it.
Are high down here. Martinez lining up. I've seen him kicking these well.
20
warm up.
25.
This one's up. It's 3. That's 10-7. Landrum over Clinton Red Devils.
All right. We'll be back just after a few words from our sponsors.
This is Pastor Tyler from View Church. We're located in Bowling Springs at 5555 Pierce Bridge Road. If you've been turned off by religion, been discouraged or hurt by church, or maybe you just thought church was boring, you should give View Church a try. It's a place like none other. The people are genuine, the Spirit is obvious, and God is moving in this place. Visit our website for times and direction at viewchurch.org.
Jeff Parks and his team of experienced real estate professionals at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services see Dan Joyner are lifelong football fans, and they know for a successful football team on any level, you must have great coaching and a good game plan. The same goes when purchasing or selling a home. Let the Spartanburg office at 170 Camelot Drive be your coach with the right game plan and strategy to make your real estate purchase go like a championship winning season. Contact Jeff Parks at 864-415-0336. Berkshire Hathaway, see Dan Joyner of Spartanburg. See danjoyner.com.
All right, the Landrum Cardinals lead 10-7. 5:12 left to go here in the first quarter. Cardinals will kick off back to the Red Devils. See if they employ a different strategy this time. This one high in the air. Underneath is Walker for Clinton going to his left. Another crease, another hole, but this time Well, it's the Cardinals. They had him, and he keeps spinning out. He spun out there like a top about 3 times and finally stopped at midfield, and that's where the Red Devils will have it.
Laundry everywhere at the end of the play there. Sorry for the delay. Step next door.
People thought you got fired and got excited there for a moment.
If you hear my voice get a little quiet, I'm hungry. This is the first time the Clinton offense has taken to the field, and they're going to get a short field because it looks like they're going to mark something off against us.
Well, the way that ball carrier spun out there about 3 times, I'm sure somebody probably got a hold of that face mask on the way through, and that is the case.
Well, they'll give them the big 15-yarder on a face mask and only give us 5.
Face mask comes here against the Cardinals, marked out. Excellent starting field.
So they get a short field to start with, and that's what you don't need to give a fresh Clinton offense. And our defense, most of these boys have already been on the field all night.
You don't think any of these refs are bus
They'll
drivers?
take it to the left side. It's going to be caught quickly. That's their little bread and butter play to cook. Oh, and we got a devil down already, guys. But A.J. Lindsey with the stop over there, if you can pull that one back up.
I didn't hit the button in time to capture that replay.
I'm telling you what, we swarmed to the ball like right there like ants to honey. It's like somebody disturbed the dag-blame fire ant red top. So they got a timeout for an injury on the field. We'll take one with them. Right now, Landrum on top of Clinton, 10-7, 4:39 first quarter.
Step up to the plate at Home Run Cafe in Greer. Located at 810 North Main Street. Open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4 and Saturdays from 8 to 4. You can start your day strong with protein shakes, smoothie bowls, lemonade shake-ups, or iced coffees. And don't forget our loaded teas with assorted flavors. The MVP of our menus. Customers can't get enough. So call 864-915-4721 to place your order, or just slide on into Home Run Cafe, where every visit is a grand slam.
Discover the power of Mahindra at Mahindra of the Upstate, located at 4951 Chesney Highway in Chesney. We're your one-stop destination for top quality tractors. Mahindra, the #1 best-selling tractor in the world, is now within your reach. Take advantage of our low-rate financing options, making your dream tractor more affordable than ever. Visit our website at sctractor.
On second down, handoff to Cook. With a little dancing in and out, we're running room, breaks into the open. That's why he's so dangerous. If you don't get a hold to him fast, he'll be gone. And he took it that time. Looks like 31 yards. Make it 32 yards at the 4:22 mark. Clinton's offense is fresh. They haven't played hardly 2 or 3 downs, but down to Coach Fancher with this extra point.
Yeah, Landrum's going to have to figure out a way to minimize these big plays. Clinton's doing their little shift. Kirkendall back for the kick. Got a clean snap. Kicks up, and it's good. That's going to take us to 14-10 with 4:22 in the first quarter. Red Devils over the Cardinals.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
Isn't it nice to know that when someone says they'll stay in touch, they actually will? The phrase has real meaning at Raymond James because we believe in keeping clients informed about their portfolios, even in the most challenging economic times. Clients place their trust in us because we believe that meaningful communication, stability, and client satisfaction matter. Call financial advisor Tom Dixon at 582-1611, located in Spartanburg, to learn more. Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC, life well planned.
Lucas Kirkendall will tee it up the Devils. They leave the Cardinals 14-10 now. And that's going to be a high kick. Looks like Medvar. No, excuse me. On the return there. Can you get a number? Was that Gentry? Five there. I can't really see from this.
Number 5.
Number 5. Oh,
Martindale.
yeah. Wink. Wink had that Taylor that time. Hard to see from up here.
Wink didn't have no blocking that time. Got to keep them lanes clear, boy. These are big kids, but you can't be afraid. You got to stand in there and take it, boys. Let's go.
All right, let's see what the Cardinals can do now. They've moved the ball all night long. We're still in the first quarter, though. This offensive unit's been on the field, it seems like forever for the Cardinals. We've got timeout on the field. I think Clinton's going to think about things this time, Kevin.
All right, we're going to go back to another commercial break.
Inflation and other economic factors can keep you from getting the best results from your investments. Raymond James financial advisor Tom Dixon may be able to help you find ways to stay ahead of inflation, mitigated taxes, and prepare for retirement. Call Tom at 582-1611. Located in Spartanburg for an appointment, Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned. Investing involves risk, including possible loss of capital. Tree Service, your go-to tree experts. Family owned and operated since 2020, offering service from tree removal to tree trimming and stump grinding. At Warrior Tree Service, we handle it all. When nature strikes, count on us to clean up the mess and restore your property back to normal. Visit our website at warriortreeservicesc.com. To get a free estimate, call 864-278-2555. Warrior Tree Service, where nature thrives, we revive.
Back here at the Campbell Coliseum, 4:16 remaining in the first quarter of play. Clinton Red Devils on top of the Cardinals, 14-10. Cardinals looked impressive so far offensively. Not so much defensively and special team-wise. Clinton's scored at will offensively the first time, and Foster back to throw under pressure, going to get him in the end zone. He finally gets rid of it, and it's almost intercepted, but Foster takes and pays the price back there in the end zone of the Cardinals. What I was getting to.
They're going to talk it over and talk if that's intentional ground, and if it is, it's in the end zone, and it may be a safety. That's got to be because he was not outside tackle box. Nobody in the area. Let's hope not.
I think that. Maybe not.
Nope.
Ain't going to wave it off. Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. Very close.
That was the discussion, I'm sure. Now, we need long, methodical drives like what we've had. Just try to keep the ball out of Clinton's hands.
Got to stay ahead of the chain.
That's the game plan now, I think. Titus with the carry to the right side. Titus playing hard. Titus picking up, it looks like a Flounder Seafood first down to me.
Much better job of this right offensive line. They seal that edge there. Titus reads it, and 51 for the Cardinals. Who's 51 for the Cardinals there? Had a nice block to spring that first down.
I don't know. There's chili sauce on it. No, that's fine, Stanton. On my roster, there seems to be food stains. I can't believe that. It's a Flounder Seafood first down for the Cardinals. We lead in that category tonight in first downs because Clinton's offense has only touched the field one time, right, Kevin?
Yeah, I don't think they have a first down yet, but they got 14 points.
Foster to throw. Plenty of time. Heaves it long up into the air. McClintock on one-on-one down there. 50-50 ball again. And we don't come up with it.
Well covered there on the back end. Put it down there and maybe had a shot, but incomplete.
Got to get them.
Got to get at least one of them. We're working on it.
That's easy. That's easy for one fella that's up here.
I couldn't catch a
past middle age. I'm going to say I'm slightly past middle age, okay? And I'm just slightly overweight.
I begged back in the day to try and play anything to carry the ball, and they said absolutely not. They knew I couldn't catch a cold.
You came down there and they looked at you and said, Coach said I had a lot of quit in me. Second down, Foster calls his own number. Nowhere to go. Youth night here at the Campbell Coliseum. You see all those cute little fellas down there in their little Landrum uniforms, and they want to be here on a Friday night someday.
Can't go. And no gain on the play. Brings up.
We hope to be here too, but eating like we are tonight, I don't know if we will, but we're glad to have it. We'll take it. We'd rather be happy tonight than necessarily still be alive 10 years.
3rd and 10. Foster to throw. Looking for Kelly out of the backfield. Incomplete at his feet. That's going to bring up 4th down. The first 4th down of the night for the second 4th down. We did get the field goal earlier. That would obviously be a 4th down. But it's the first time tonight that I have said 4th downs are brought to you by MVP, Mike Varner's Plumbing. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing on the Asheville Highway.
Who?
Mike Varner's Plumbing.
Oh.
Give them a call at 864-472-8756. That's Mike Varner. MVP, not to be confused with people who like to cause disturbances at concession stands. Yes, I said it. Nice punt, takes a good roll. So for the first time tonight, Clinton's they ran one back. Well, the first time tonight, they're going to get to start on inside their own territory a little bit further back.
Yeah. It's just was the hospitable thing to do to let them start on their side of the field and all that.
Well, yeah.
Now
we thought we'd spot them 7.
Yeah. Now the real game begins, folks.
That's right. As Angus pounds it out in the background, Hambone rocks. I'll tell you that. Hambone Camp can rock the house. 1st and 10 for the Red Devils. Going to throw. Got a man down the sidelines over there, going to overthrow him. Braden Revis back there with the protection. He was on him like a flea on a dog.
You can tell as potent as this ground game is, probably a lot of his passes generally come off of play action in situations where you wouldn't expect him to throw and expect him to probably have some wide open guys because of it.
Well, I think they thought they'd catch Landrum napping right there, expecting to run, and they'll go back to the run here. And 18 is the ball carrier. He's going to be surrounded by a host of Cardinals. DJ Clark, the ball carrier, but I saw A.J. Lindsey in there, Dominic Whiteside. Bruiser comes up limping a little bit. Let's hope he's okay. He's going to tough it out. It's rough up there in those trenches tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, this is going to be a night you can't tackle at the shoulders. You're going to have to wrap up, get around the waist, and drive back.
Big bodies falling on you, too, when you get down in that pile. And that's where a lot of injuries happen to linemen. Everybody's going to be sore tomorrow. 3rd down, big 3rd down for the Cardinals. Cook comes in motion, takes the handoff to the right side. That's their bread and butter play, and he gets it for them every time. Crosses the midfield stripe into Cardinal territory, right about the midfield stripe.
Well, he hasn't ran for nearly 1,000 yards, maybe 1,000 yards for the end of the night for nothing. I mean, it's fantastic athlete and runner, and he is very quick. If you don't get him in that first level, he could be gone.
This has been a long first quarter. I don't know what the discussion on the field here is about. Was there a flag? I didn't see it. After the play, they're going to tack some more onto us.
Far side official is holding his flag.
We're marking it. Went the wrong direction first. I don't know if he's giving conflicting signals here. Now he's going to march it off against the Devils. Get back, you devil. Get back.
They're discussing which bus they're going to drive after the game. Inside joke on our
Get behind me there, devil.
Broadcast Network family.
I'm going to have all the local clergy on me this week. Don't make jokes like that. My mom always says, don't make them jokes back like that. That's Mama. Come on, have a sense of humor.
Well, they just need to bring some angel food cake to us.
Look at the chains. Look at the chains. The chains set up backwards. And the handoff goes up the middle this time.
No, it was going to be like 3rd and.
Oh, yeah. What am I doing? I'm dyslexic. You've got your dyslexic broadcaster up here. I thought they moved it back. They did. They marked the penalty off, and that's what brought it up to 3rd and You got to keep me up on these things, son, or I'll just continue to make a fool out of myself. Bruiser Brody is in a battle up front, ladies and gentlemen. If you watch it at home, him and big number 74 or 78 are going at it like two prize fighters in there. Look at Brody fighting him. They're double teaming him. Bruiser's holding his own. I can't tell. They get the pass complete at midfield. I had my eyes on that battle up front because I'm telling you, what I'm seeing right now, I'm proud of my boy for holding his own up in there. That is a big, big, big opponent he's up against. And Bruiser is 70, big 70 right there. Watch him and Bruiser go at it.
Boy, I thought AJ had a read on that, and he did too.
Yeah.
Had a great attempt at it, and he pounded the turf in anger, but that was a great play, good attempt. But the Red Devils have it 1st and 10 from the 37.
Back to Cook, I'm sure. That student body to the left, and there he goes again. Nobody's really stopped him all season long. No opponent, but that's going to come back because Laundry is soiled the side, Kevin, back at the 29-yard line. That might be why it works so well every time.
Yeah.
Somebody out there is holding, clipping.
I do believe that someone had McClintock on that left side there just completely wrapped up, we saw on the replay there, and that's why that one was wide open. When you got two fistful of black jersey over there, it's kind of obvious.
That'll place it back at the 40-yard line. Whew, we need all the help we can get. 40 seconds and counting. This has been the longest first quarter of the season.
Feel like I'm at a Panthers game.
They may go right back to it. They line Cook back up over here. We just dropped our mic, and they go back to it. Cook. This time A.J. Lindsey's going to get a hold to him.
A.J. Lindsey on the stop.
Lots of chop blocking going on there on that offensive line for Clinton. I just saw him right there go low, real low at some knees there. That was intentional. I know I'm an old lineman. I know the old tricks. And they were one on the backside here was chopping wood, as we used to say, chopping lumber.
Will they get this play off? You're very close.
I don't think they will.
They do
here
not.
At the Campobello Coliseum, ladies and gentlemen, we got a brawl going on. Believe it or not, the state's one of the state's top-ranked teams come in here with a chip on their shoulder, and we're holding our own, Kevin.
Against one of the state's top-ranked teams, your Landrum Cardinals, 5-10 going at it here tonight. We'll be right back. Into the first quarter, Clinton 14, Landrum 10.
There's nothing better than award-winning jumbo wings while you watch great sports programming on huge flat screens at Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. If you love wings and a whole menu of great food and drink options, come to Wings Etc. for lunch, dinners, and snacking, and lots of HDTV sports. And now, when you can't eat and watch the game here, order online for pickup at togo.wingsetc.com. It's fast, easy, and convenient. Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Good food, great times, and online ordering at togo.wingsetc.com.
All right, we're about ready to get things underway in the second quarter play, sponsored by Bell Carrington Price and Gregg LLC, a full-service law firm with offices in North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama. Check them out at bellcarrington.com, and Home Run Cafe of Greer for all the food drinks you need, 810 North Main Street, Greer, South Carolina, 864-915-4721. Thank you, Chains, for not being set, and that allowed us to get that in. Rob's looking out for us even when he's not on there. He's over there. He said, hold up, I got to get them sponsors in.
It's going to be second down and 10 when play resumes. Cook in motion, a little razzle-dazzle. Inside handoff goes to number 18. A.J. Lindsey stayed at home like a good linebacker and got him. DJ Clark, the ball carrier. That was a good example of what A.J. told us the other night in the coach's interview about ABC, CBC, or whatever it was, watch this, that, and stay at home, and that's a little inside misdirection. He stayed at home.
Yeah, for all us armchair quarterbacks, so that's when you know that you really don't know anything about footballs, when you start hearing them talk.
Yeah. They'll fake the reverse to Cook this time. Going to try to throw under pressure from Whitesides. He gets it off. He's got a man down there. Back there for the defense for the Panthers, for the Cardinal. Against that Devil was Kirby Gentry with a beautiful play defensively.
Trying to cast the Devil and the Relic out of
yeah.
there.
And the Devil jumped on me. You hear what I called him. You'll catch that later on. I just said back there to that Panther. I caught myself. Sorry.
Old habit.
That's the first time in 6 years. I apologize, folks. I'm Red Cardinal through and through now. Old habits might be hard to break, said Hank Williams Jr., but it's a Mike Varner 4th down MVP plumbing. Clinton, the Cardinals looking good, putting the rush on. Brody almost had him. Whiteside flushes him out. The flag comes in. Eli Shirley's got him on the run. Pass downfield is going to be caught in the end zone right at the sticks. Are they going to rule it inbounds or out of bounds? I think he's going to say he caught it, this guy, but I'm telling you, it's going to come back regardless. It's going to come back for a holding.
They're back there saying, what do you have? I didn't really see it, but they got a flag back there anyway, so it don't matter.
Yeah. He did a good job to finally get open, and he threaded it back there right at the cone.
Well, we have a flag back at the 42, and they're standing there. So it better be something.
It's definitely holding.
Might we force a Clinton punt?
Mm-hmm. I'm ready to go to Funky Town.
Talk about it.
I don't need you dancing up in here, big guy. Come on.
Must be Jellicoe's jam. Don't shake like that.
Look like a gallon of buttermilk that done clabbered up.
Yeah. More like cottage cheese.
Holding is the call against the Devil himself. So back that Devil up back to Georgia because he tried to jump up on the hickory stump right there and he got caught.
And the punt unit comes on the field.
It's 4th down and 20. And can you believe it? Can you believe it? The Cardinals
force the punt.
Force a punt. A fine defensive stand. And I just tell you right now, Clinton is shocked. They may be leading this by 4 points and have scored kind of easy from time to time. But they're worried. They're saying, guys, you let these little fellas hang around. What's wrong? That's going to take the Devil's bounce, though, and all the way back. Just when you just can't be. That Devil will get you every time. He'll pin you back at the 1 yard line. We had something good. We stopped them. They flipped the field on us. I'd be dag blame. You just can't trust the Devil no way you go.
No, can't. So the Cardinals got a little work to do. Got to get out of the shadow of their own end zone here. 10:59 as you can see on your screen left.
Okay, I see we've got, it looks like 3 Methodist ministers gathering in the corner down here, sprinkling holy water in the end zone, casting it at the Devil, the Red Devil player. Look at the steam fly off of their uniforms.
Oh, boy.
Here we go. Cardinals backed up at their own back door, 1 yard line. Hold on to the ball, boys. We are pinned back here. Foster under pressure from the end zone, trying to get it out from there, and boy, did they wallop him. I don't know if he's going to get up on his own. He's helped up by the Red Devils, but I think he may have to come out, Kevin. He took a shot. The wrist, shoulder.
Number 8.
All clean, but he has took several of them tonight, trying to stay in that pocket to the last moment.
Not dirty football, good football. And I admire that you said stayed in the pocket to the last moment. And that is exactly what he did. And he's paying the price for it. He's in a little bit of agony. We'll see what kind of grit he's got. He'll take the snap and he'll hand it off. It looks like the downhill Kelly's trying to plow forward, but nowhere to go. Tough against a Clinton defense. It's going to be hard to get a little something started when you got your back against the wall way down here. Well, I mean, hard to dig into that playbook and find the right play. I mean, first down with the long pass there was a good one. I mean, we just didn't make it, you know.
3rd down, 9 to go.
So regardless,
get at least 1 or 2 yards of breathing room there.
I hate to give Clinton the ball back on such a short field again, and our defense is right back out there, which is basically the same as our offense. Foster on the keeper, scrambling out of the pocket. He's got a Flounder Seafood first down and more. Down to Clinton sidelines, looking to put some moves on. Dancing around up to the 41-yard line. And a late penalty flag comes because they suplexed him over there on the sideline.
Foster calling on number 22.
What a run by Foster. See if it's the first part of our replay cut off, but he'd already weaved his way through that line, come through, and downfield blocking there by McClintock. Probably gave us another 20 yards on that carry, and then we're hopefully going to get a few more.
I got choked on a meatball.
They're not going to give you any more food next week. You didn't offended half the town with your exorcism jokes, and the other half by all your coughing.
You got to have a sense of humor. Come on, folks.
We're trying.
So,
from the shadow of their own end zone to across midfield.
Ain't that something? I think the gridiron gods are involved in this tonight. Against this battle against the devil and his crew from Clinton.
How deep is that bag of references you got there?
I got a lot more that I can't say on there.
Okay.
Believe me, I'm refraining. 1st and 10 now. The Cardinals 45. Foster tosses it out. McClintock pulls it in, puts stiff arms one man. Penalty marker comes in. I don't know what this is. They better not call face masking on McClintock for the face mask. That was a stiff arm. And they going to call face mask on him? This is going to be interesting. I'm not going to make an assumption. I just have to see the call.
Chris Boyd.
You're going to have to go down and have a conversation with him on the sideline.
Give it back. Holding is the call. Walks off against the Cardinals. Another finding a nice catch and run.
That's football.
McClintock.
I'm not going to say anything. That's football. I mean, something good happens and the dish rag comes out. We're down by 4 against the Clinton Red Devils. And Kevin, this is deja vu for me. It's what I referenced all week long about being close or having a lead on a team that is a marquee team, being close at the half.
Well, the good news that foul occurred pretty far downfield so that we didn't really lose a whole lot, and we still have a first down.
But we lost enough, and now we're going to get a delay of game.
That is being watched more tonight than I have remembered. They are spot on with it. It is accurate, but
well, you know, there again's the argument that we also put forth last week about a game. You know, what's them things that set down in the corner that they've got down in Chapman that ticks to show you how many things you got to do when you get to do your thing with the Jello pudding pops.
It's a play clock. I don't know how a Jello reference got in there, but.
First and 18 for the Cardinals.
I don't know. I don't know half the things.
He's all hopped up on food and carbohydrates.
I choked on a meatball a while ago, for gosh sakes, and you're just talking, and I'm dying over here.
I think your kids give me a do not resuscitate form.
All right, it's first and about 20 now, maybe 19. Foster dumps it out. And the devil was all over that.
Red Devils was the screen.
Tried to get the little screen out there to AJ, but well defended against the Clinton. Well defended by the Clinton squad.
Yeah, well read. You definitely saw on the little limited clips of action that they've posted. These linebackers are very smart, very fast to the ball, and they snuffed out that screen there and got the ball carried down very quickly.
All right, second down and a lot more to go. Second down and the railroad tracks.
Just have it here.
Foster looking to throw. Outside, complete at the midfield stripe. I think that was Gehrman over there. Rowan Gehrman held on to it. They were on him, and he held on to it. We haven't gotten a lot of strikes to him this year, but he's been reliable. I think he's got great, reliable hands. I think we need to go to him more often.
Yeah, and that shortened up distance game. Still got a long way to go here, about 17 yards. But
Third down, 17.
again, it's a lot easier than 3rd and 24, so we'll take every little inch.
Well, when you started at the shadow of your own goalpost, they roll him out, and it's going to take a little short hop there. I don't think it was complete. It's incomplete. Intended for Midvar.
AJ Midvar.
And that's going to bring up 4th down, brought to you by Mike Varner's Plumbing. Their MVP, your most valuable plumber, located on the Asheville Highway in Emmons, whether it be new construction, existing construction, plumbing problems. Hey, they have your solution. Give them a call today at 864-472-8756.
Which Gentry is this?
Kirby Gentry back to punt.
Now that's
Thank you, Hambo.
Handball, come on.
He's got spotters, you know.
Yeah.
Gentry, little rugby style kick. Be fielded at the 19. Lots of blocks in the back there that's not being called. He's got a wall, and finally Whiteside will haul him to the ground. Initial contact by Braden Revis. Also up in there on the stop. Number 20, Corbin Owens. All right.
A lot of going for the ball there. We got to tackle the man.
Tackle the man.
Clinton's ball on their own 39.
7:51. Clinton takes over at their own 39-yard line. I guess just a heavy dose of Cook. They fooled us a while ago with the big, went long one time, tried to stretch the field instead of try it again. He thought about it.
One called his own number.
Quarterback keeper Richardson picks up a Flounder Seafood first down. That looked almost kind of easy there. We don't know what was going on.
Yeah, he definitely froze those defensive backs there with a pump fake, but one of them was 2 yards downfield, so we shouldn't have bid on it, but we did. So, nonetheless, Clinton first down.
We're giving it all we got so far, fans. Little inside reverse back to the other side, number 18 carrying it, DJ Clark, and he's met hard after a pickup of about 6, and he got slapped over there by Cooper Tidwell. That very well could be hit of the game for us so far. Coop said, don't come around here no more.
Second down and 3.
Cardinals trying to bow their necks back here, Kevin. Handoff going to be stopped right at the line. Whiteside's wrestling him around. Stops him short of the yard to gain him. That was a good play there by Dominic Whiteside. He's been a force for the Cardinals all season long. Statistically, I think tackles for loss? He's one of the of the area leaders in tackles for loss.
I believe so.
Or sacks.
Needs a big play right here, third down.
Yes, he does. Quick pass outside, complete to number 7 with lots of room. And he's going to take it all the way down inside the 10. Wink Martindale saves the touchdown, but that's a Flounder Seafood first down for Clinton. Inside the red zone, down to around the 3, make it the 4-yard line. Pitch and catch, Chris Boyd on the reception. 18 on the carry, DJ Clark into the end zone, touchdown Clinton. It's been tough sledding for us here, back and forth. We don't have the numbers to keep fresh players in, folks, but we are giving a Herculean effort, a valiant effort here at the Campobello Coliseum. Down to you, Coach. Fancher with this extra point.
Yep. And again, it's been the big plays that's been shooting us in the foot all night. It looks like we're going to go for 2 down here. He's stuck at the goal line, but he gets in. Clinton executes 2, 22-10. Red Devils are up, 6:22 left in the second quarter.
Landrum Cardinals 10.
Bell Canton, Price and Gregg is the premier legal team you can trust. Founded by Griffin Bell, our firm stands for reliability, fairness, and honesty. Provide top-notch legal services that you can count on. They cover 10 practice areas, including business, finance, real estate, creditors' rights, and general litigation. Our friendly team in 5 states is ready to assist you with all of your legal needs. Call our Greenville office today, 864-272-0556. Bell Canton, Price and Gregg.
Do you have a tree problem? Look no further than JB Trees LLC. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. Schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511, or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
Back to the Camp Beller Coliseum. Clinton on top, 22-10. The Cardinals, we had a good thing going, but hey, nothing to be ashamed here so far. We're still in this thing, and we're fighting hard, Kevin. We're fighting hard. I am absolutely proud of these kids right now. No more so than the ones that are playing on the front line, because they are battling that barroom brawl type attitude. McClintock pulls it in for the Cardinals on the return, takes it up to about the 36-yard line. Coach Thompson indicated he expects a brawl. But I'm going to tell you what, up front on the line of scrimmage, I've been watching a brawl, mostly between Bruiser Brody and number 70. Dominic Whitesides is in a big brawl himself, too. There's some fighting up there. I mean fighting as in man-to-man, mano-a-mano football fighting, not fist-to-fist, fisticuffs.
Well, anybody expected us just to roll over and be out of it halfway through the first quarter is sorely disappointed, because the Cardinals have given it all they got, and they're still in it. Just got to go down and start put some points on the board and take some clock off.
The ball well all evening. Foster, quick pass to the outside, snagged in the air over Cooper. Gentry, snagged it. Made a great catch. A couple of yards on it. Just remarkable catch there. Just to get that ball. We'll give him 3 yards on that. I'll take that 3 with that effort any day of the week.
Good job there by Kirby. And
on the 39 comes the Cardinals.
KG. 2nd and 8. Got 3 receivers to the near side over here towards the press box, moving left to right. Fakes the handoff to Kelly under pressure. Man over the middle. McClintock pulls it in up across the midfield stripe at the 48-yard line. That's enough for a Flounder Seafood first down. The Cardinals 5:30. Showing on the clock. Excuse me.
A little bit of a curl route there, and McClintock sat down that zone. Clinton played it very well, but good job there by McClintock there, able to go up and get that ball and pick up a big first down. Last time you eat during the game, I tell you what.
I'm telling you what, we're getting to moving the ball. We need to keep eating. That's the good luck charm is a meatball. Hand off to Aiden. Looking his way, just picking his way forward, battling forward, just keeps going. He don't quit. Down to the Red Devil 41, clock at 5 minutes and still counting.
Like nothing better to go down here and put it in the end zone, less than a minute remaining in this first half. Go in this break 22-17.
4 to go.
You can tell that is definitely usually the Cardinals in a very hurry-up tempo, and tonight they have took their time.
Yeah. That's why we had the delay. The delay, because you can't see, you don't have a clock on the field to judge by. Nice little screen pass to A.J. Pulls it in. A.J. picks up the Flounder Seafood first down deeper inside Clinton territory at around the 26-yard line. Little pitch and catch between Foster and A.J. That's a hustler right there. A.J. Lindsey is my hustler. I'm telling you, he gives it all he's got every time. I'd like to have 11 of them. Not at home to raise and take care of, but 11 on the football field.
Cardinals on the move from the 26-yard line.
Oh, now the ball's on the turf, and the dag-blame Devil has picked it up. Oh, we had a good thing going, then fate is fickle on the football field. I'm speechless on that one. That's just what happens in football.
Yeah, miscommunication on the handoff there, and unfortunately right there at the feet of a Clinton Red Devil, and they're going to have it with 4 minutes left to go in the first half.
Now we really do need to stop them because, you know, they get the ball to start the second half. Little reverse, and we got guys at home over there. Titus stayed at home. What? He didn't get out of bounds over there? You're kidding me.
No, and we're shoulder tackling. Shoulder tackling.
I ain't worried about that, but he ran into the sticks, and they're saying he's not out of bounds.
No, our guys ran into the sticks after bouncing off of him on a shoulder tackle. Strong and moving. He put the spin move on there, bounced one of our guys off, and kept going. We got to wrap up.
Right up the gut. Yeah, that's old-style Clinton football right there. It's what Coach Thompson had told us. I forget the exact quote. It was something about 22 and 22 or something. Timeout on the field. Landrum's going to take a little timeout with 3:41 to think about this. Need to do some thinking here, don't we, Kev? We got to make a stop. We need to keep them out of you always need to keep them out of the end zone, but no more importantly than right now, because they're going to get the ball to start the second half. You give it up here, then another score. You've dug a bad hole.
His brother Harold give us some out-of-town scoreboard?
I don't know. I hadn't looked at a telephone since I get up here and start calling ball games. Am I supposed to do that too? I didn't sign up for that.
Got to do something.
I didn't sign up for all that kind of stuff, as I told you the other night. Coach Bridges asked you at the cleanup. You were packing up. He said, "Does Roper ever help you?" And you said what? No. And I told the coach, I'm the on-air talent. I don't have to do anything. On first down, right back to what essentially is a fullback. Right up the gut. Just
gain of 5, leads 5, second down.
Clock continues to tick. Little play action, looking to throw, going into the end zone, going to overshoot his receiver. Intended for Copeland. Brevis was back there on the coverage. Also Cooper Tidwell, I believe it is, that was back there. Or Gentry.
So here we are, third and manageable. Clinton inside their 30th, undoubtedly going to be 4-down territory here. They don't pick it up here. Got to keep this around this distance. You want to have it fourth and less and greater than 3 yards.
Big third down here for the Cardinals. Gonna get him at the line of scrimmage. We're trying to strip that ball out of there, but he hangs on for dear life. Jaden Rose is the ball stripping expert, it seems like, for the Cardinals. And that's going to bring up fourth down. Another Mike Varner Plumbing fourth down for the Clinton Red Devils. You know, we've given up a big play here and yonder. That's why the score is what it is. But other than that, we have fought them tooth and nail, trying to hard count, trying to get us to jump. We're not that stupid. That's one of our own tricks. We invented it. Looking to throw. Man's wide open at the 21, pulls it in. Into the end zone, touchdown Clinton. Let me look around, see if we got any flags. Unfortunately, no. Oh, we just turn them loose. But, hey, the Spartanburg Vikings are 14-0 leaders over the Bowling Springs Bulldogs at the moment. Down to Coach Fancher on the sideline with this Extra point for Clinton.
As we see Clinton shifting around, it looks like they're going to go for the kick. Unfortunate fourth down completion for him. The kick is up by Kirkendall. It is blocked. It is blocked and no good. 28-10. Red Devils up. 2:24 left in the first half.
Do you have a tree problem? Look no further than JB Trees LLC. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. Schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511, or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the Upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Visit the website at flounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165.
Live here at the Camp Beller Coliseum with all the action that is action on the football field. Kevin Jackson, Steve Roper. 28-10, Clinton Red Devils on top of the Landrum Cardinals right now. 2:24 remaining in the first half of play. Kickoff following the score for Clinton. Penalty markers on. It's going to be offsides for the kicking team, Kevin. Kevin, we have fought hard. Very hard, and I'm proud of the score. Is no reflection of how hard we have fought. You look a little concerned in the face over, like, you gotta be proud of the guys' the effort that we've given so far. Come on.
Oh yeah, and a lot of two-way players for the Cardinals. Numbers, like you said, but we proved that we can. Again, it's all about program building and building these guys up and stuff. Proving that we can compete. Although it was just, maybe for a quarter or so, and who knows? There's still a lot of time left in this game. You've got to play all the games.
We have completed for a half so far, I'm going to tell you that. It's just that we have players going both ways, and they can pull them fresh ones in, and makes a big difference.
Hey, we were at a team comparable talent-wise like Abbeville, and sat there, and it was 28-0 at the end of the first quarter, and we didn't even offer any fight at all.
Well, a lot of these guys were there. They've played some Brody and all of these guys. They were in Whitesides and Titus, and they played some big teams last year. They played the Abbeville. They played the Strom Thurmans. They've been in some of the best teams that are in 2A ball in the state. So they're not afraid. Our guys aren't afraid of anything. I can tell you that right now. They came ready to play. 2:18 remaining. Foster to throw. Lobs it out there. Aiden Kelly pulls it in. He's going to be met immediately out of the backfield there.
Forward progress will put him to about the 39-yard line. Maybe a gain of 1.
Along with Bryson Pearson on the tackle.
Cardinals with 1 timeout, just under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half.
Gain of 1 yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Like I say, it's just one of those deals that this is a measuring stick, and I like how we've measured up so far, physicality-wise. Foster under pressure, gets away from it, still being trailed. Look at the wheels, into the open he goes. Down the sidelines of the Clintons. Down goes Foster, back to the inside. He could go, but they're going to catch him. That's the second big run for him tonight. If you look on the replay, you'll look at the official, lost his footing down there at the end of the play. That was comical. For the convict back there who slid in. Home run. We're going to have some statistics here at halftime, brought to you by who, Kevin? That's a Flounder Seafood first down into the red zone, brought to you by Home Run Cafe.
Home Run Cafe.
Foster takes the snap, play action, outside to McClintock, can't hang on.
Kyle McClintock, intended receiver.
Yeah, we're going to have some stats at the half provided by our old founder, Don Wilkie, filling in stats actually for Clinton tonight and shared with us his link. And we've had so much trying to get set up, but we haven't had it live in the first half. But we'll have it set up and give you some stats at the end of the half and try and update you as the game goes on.
1:17 remaining in the half. Cardinals knocking on the door, looking to put some points on the board. We need them. Foster to throw, under pressure, steps up into the pocket, takes off, headed towards the end zone, back to the inside, diving into the end zone, touchdown Ty Foster. Remarkable. Absolutely remarkable.
Says, I'll put you on my back. Let's go. Let's get this game, make it a game again. These Cardinals that are not done yet.
You have never spoken more truer words here, Kevin. Ty Foster has put this team on his back in the first half of play, at least so far. Down to you, Coach Fancher, with this extra point. We're back in it.
I tell you what, I'm down here next to all the youth association, and these kids are going absolutely nuts right now. As Ty Foster gets that big run in there, the kick is up, and it knocks off the upright. That's going to leave it at 28-16 with 1:08 left in the first half.
All right, guys, 30-second commercial for GSP Security. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Tom. No, it's your turn to go. I did the last one. No, this one's yours. Man, I've already got a security system from GSP Securities. You're the one who needs to talk about this.
Well, you can talk about it because I don't know anything about it, so you tell me.
I've got cameras, I've got motion detectors, I've got everything that I need to be safe at my house.
Oh, come on.
All right, forget it. Y'all both forget it. Just go to www.callgsp.com today to request a free quote.
Up to the plate at Home Run Cafe in Greer. Located at 810 North Main Street. Open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4 and Saturdays from 8 to 4. You can start your day strong with protein shakes, smoothie bowls, lemonade shake-ups, or iced coffees. And don't forget our loaded teas with assorted flavors. The MVP of our menus. Customers can't get enough. So call 864-915-4721 to place your order or just slide on into Home Run Cafe where every visit is a grand slam.
Woo! You can feel the excitement in the air here at the Camp Miller Coliseum. Ty Foster finishing off the drive there, Kevin. We're not out of this thing. 28-16 Clinton. Hey, we're making a very, very respectable statement here tonight. We're making a statement. We have arrived. We can play with the big guys. Martinez toes it up, pooch kick. Will be taken at the 30-yard line by number 7. A.J. Lindsey's got him by the shirt tail. Can't hang on. Cardinals come in to clean him up. And Braden Revis and number 14, Carson Roach. We've called that name many times this season on the special teams on stops. We got a minute to go here, Kevin, and we've turned them loose, and they've scored one time within 9 seconds. So we got to play defense for a minute.
61 seconds to go 69 yards for Clinton. And
well, they've done that before in 1 second. In the blink of an eye, now they're going to try to throw it. That ball's dangerously bobbing around out there. I thought we might get a pick it. Wouldn't that have just been miraculous if we'd have picked it right there and took it for 6? Get this crowd woke up in here at the Camp Miller Coliseum. Pretty well filled here this evening. The coach wanted the town to empty, and I think he got his wish. And you heard Hamball call it. 2nd and 10, 57 seconds remaining in the first half. Cook with the handoff to the right side. Dangerous runner in space. And there he goes. That's the dangerous part. Gentry can get him? Yes, he does. Cooper Gentry with a touchdown-saving tackle over there. KG Kirby Gentry.
Again, arm tackling is not going to get it done against this young man. He is a beast.
We got to play defense for 47 seconds more, guys. Come on.
There's an injured Cardinal on the field. We're going to take an official timeout here, and we'll be right back. Do you have a tree problem? Look no further than JB Trees LLC. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. Schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511, or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the Upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Visit the website at flounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165.
All right, back to action here on 1st and 10. 42 seconds remaining. Clinton looking to get in the end zone before the half. Pass to the outside. Makes a great one-hand grab over there, and Revis immediately on him. 36 seconds showing on the clock now. The ball at the Cardinal 21-yard line. Well, if we can get a stop here, we need a stop. They're going to run Cook most assuredly, but they've been tossing it here. They don't want to run it. They want to maybe keep throwing it to work that clock, and that's what they're going to do. Got a man there, and he's going to be smacked as soon as he got it. Complete. But I tell you what, Cooper Tidwell said, hello.
Cooper Tidwell.
Well, we got a stoppage in play. Not sure whether was there a penalty marker on the far side of the field?
No, I don't think they signaled first down, and the clock was still running. And Clinton arguing that the clock should have stopped on a first down, but the officials did not really signal that. So now we're going to have to add time.
We got to get that chain.
Again, anybody that's ever run a clock, you do not stop the clock unless the white hat waves his arm. Even if the rules state on a first down it has to do, you only stop when the official says to. So if the official does not say to, you do not. So not trying to steal time here, just doing.
Well, regardless, they got the most important thing. That was a first down.
Yep.
And they'll definitely.
31 seconds on the clock. 31 seconds.
Well, everybody's coming by here fussing in the window. Put 37 seconds on the clock, Kevin.
31 seconds on the clock.
31 seconds on the clock. Pass that along, would you? 1st and 10. 30 seconds. Now it's running. Looking to throw. Standing in the pocket. Over the middle. Complete into the end zone. He was covered well. Just made a great catch. We were on him back there, but I tell you, he just made a great athletic play. He really did. Hats off to Clinton on that one.
Well,
they got us.
We said what, 69 yards in 61 seconds? Well, they had 20 seconds left over. Jeez. And I just put the wrong score on the board.
Well, don't do that. Oh, down to you, Francher. Forgot.
Again, we're seeing Clinton making the catches that we need to be making. The kick is up. Kirkendall puts it through again. That's going to bring the score to 35-16. 21 seconds left in the first half.
When it comes to wings, everyone knows size does matter, and no one knows it better than Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Wings Etc. has the biggest, meatiest, award-winning jumbo wings in town. If you love wings and a whole menu of great food and drink options and tons of flat screens tuned into sports, we've got you covered. And now, when you can't eat here, order online for pickup at togo.wingsetc.com. It's fast, easy, and convenient. Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Good food, great times, and online ordering at togo.wingsetc.com.
This is Pastor Tyler from View Church. We're located in Bowling Springs at 5555 Pierce Bridge Road. If you've been turned off by religion, been discouraged or hurt by church, or maybe you just thought church was boring, you should give View Church a try. It's a place like none other. The people are genuine, the Spirit is obvious, and God is moving in this place. Visit our website for times and direction at viewchurch.org.
Oh, how appropriate, the View Church. one of our sponsors this evening. I wish they'd come up here and do something with the devil that's running rampant here in the Campobello Coliseum. You knew I was going to get to that part, right? Don't stand there all red.
Why do you think I played it? I teed you up.
Kicked off. Pourri on the return. 16 seconds to go in the half. 35-16. The Clinton Red Devils on top of our Cardinals. But I tell you what, we have fought hard. I'm proud of the guys so far. We've put 16 points on them. We fought for that. Took our opening drive of the night, marched the field. I think we went 80 yards.
Moved the ball.
83 yards.
Moved the ball, had that fumble that killed a promising drive, missed an opportunity on some drop passes. But overall, moved the ball, fought hard. But, again, I think the war of attrition, having to play so many both ways, especially defensively, is starting to take our hold.
Well, we'll try to get something out of these 16 seconds at least, I'm sure. Medvar with the reception and out of bounds with 11 seconds.
One timeout remaining. Foster has a good arm. You figure if you could get probably around at least to the 40-yard line. Of course, it's going to be hard for him to have enough time to let these receivers get down the field, but he definitely has the arm to get it that far if he 40, 50 yards in the air. So, but you got to get a good little distance in 11.7 seconds. It's going to be hard to do.
2nd and 3 yards to go at the 40. Little shoulder pump fake. Going long down the right sidelines. Almost picked off, but no call. Rowan Gehrman, the intended receiver, but everybody in the house wants the flag. We're not going to get it. He was doing the Texas two-step back there with him.
Yeah, they were looked like they were line dancing right there.
Yeah.
He was shaking his partner do-si-do. And
at the very least, the hokey pokey. Because he stuck his right arm in and he shook it all about.
Yeah. 5.6 seconds now. Still can get around the midfield, but again, it'd be hard. Clinton's going to rush 4 here.
They're 4 big ones, too. We'll hand it off to Kelly. Hoping for a big run. Kelly giving it all he's got. That's what you get right there. They're all looking for that pass, but that guy there, he's subject to break a big one. The horn sounds to end what has been a very, very long first half of play here at the Campobello Coliseum. Our Cardinals are holding it on, being respectable here. Clinton on top, though, 35-16. Stick around for second half action after these words from our gracious sponsors.
All right, folks, we are again we have a 20-minute halftime on the board here, and that means that we are going to play you all of our sponsor commercials. All these fine sponsors of Upstate Prepcast allow you to receive this free of charge every week and to present our coaches show on Tuesday night. And we hope you'll listen to these and come on back again about a 20-minute halftime break. We're going to be back before then with some stats and an interview with Landrum head coach Brent Bridges. Again, at the half, Clinton 35, Landrum 16, hanging in tough. Got some work to do, folks. Be right back in just a little while.
Got a tree problem? Need a breathtaking view or professional forestry mulching? Look no further than JB Trees, LLC. With over 20 years of experience serving upstate South Carolina and western North Carolina, we're the experts in everything from dangerous takedowns to creating stunning vista views. As a family-owned business, we prioritize your safety with full general liability and workers' compensation insurance so you can enjoy having zero worries. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. So schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511. Or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
Love coming to the Flounder.
I love going to Flounder.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the Upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Families have enjoyed the Flounder for generations.
How many years have y'all been coming?
I've been coming here ever since I was
young, probably over 40 years now.
Visit the website at theflounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. And if that line is long, it can only mean one thing.
Got a long line, you know the food is good.
The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165. After your visit to the Flounder Seafood Restaurant, we can guarantee that you're going to walk out that door and say,
That's the best flounder I've ate in a long time, and we will be coming back again.
At GSP Security, your safety is our priority. As a locally owned security company, we proudly serve the entire state of South Carolina, providing top-notch home security, commercial security, access control, gate entry, and video surveillance. Protect your home and business with the best equipment on the market, monitored seamlessly through our user-friendly app. Our security systems are professionally monitored 24/7, ensuring round-the-clock protection for your loved ones and valuable assets. Experience peace of mind with our camera systems tailored to fit your specific need. And here's the best part. Ask about our Zero Down promotion. That's right, Zero Down for security and cameras. Plus, with GSP Security, you won't have to wait long. Next day installations are available. Don't compromise on safety. Visit www.callgsp.com or call us at 864-345-7992 to schedule a consultation today. Landrum Cardinals fans that text us will receive their first month of monitoring free.
Hey, Kevin, have you heard about Bell, Carrington, Price, and Gregg?
No, JB. Tell me about them.
They're an amazing law firm founded by Griffin Bell, who's not just a brilliant attorney, but he's also a good friend of mine. He's reliable, fair, and honest. Someone you can truly trust.
That's impressive, JB. What kind of cases do they handle?
Oh, Kevin, they cover a wide range, from business to finance to real estate, creditors' rights, and general litigation. They got you covered in 10 practice areas.
Wow, JB, that's quite diverse. Are they only local?
No, not at all. They're helping people all over the Southeast with offices in North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama.
Well, that's great, JB. How can I get in touch with them?
Just give their Greenville office a call, 864-272-0556. The team there is friendly, approachable, and always ready to help.
Well, JB, that sounds like the kind of firm I need on my side. Thanks for telling me about them.
No problem, Kevin. With Bell, Carrington, Price, and Gregg, you know you're in good hands.
Hey, Kevin, long time no see. Are you okay? You're looking a little flushed.
Well, Steve, I just found out my pipes are all backed up.
Well, you know, bran flakes always work for me.
No, I'm talking about the pipes connected to my kitchen sink.
Oh, well, then you need to call the MVP.
Well, who's that?
That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, where for 40 years they've been known for their expertise, excellent service, and reliability.
Well, that sounds just like who I need. Mike Varner's Plumbing, you say, at 13520 Asheville Highway in Inman?
Yeah, and you can give him a call at 864-472-8756 or go to his website at MikeVarnerPlumbing.com.
Well, Steve, I tell you, I feel relieved already.
Well, Kevin, sounds like you don't need the brand. You just need to call the man. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, celebrating 40 years of experience, excellence, and reliable service in every job. Because you deserve the best, call the MVP. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing.
Step up to the plate at Home Run Cafe in Greer. Located at 810 North Main Street, we're open from Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. or on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Start your day strong with our protein shakes or one of our smoothie bowls. Need a refreshing break? Our lemonade shake-up or iced coffees will hit it out of the park. And don't forget our loaded teas, the MVP of our menu. All of our customers can't get enough, and you can get a shot of boba for only $1. Hungry? Swing by for lunch and catch our all-star lineup of hot dogs and chicken salad sandwiches. Whether you're in the dugout or on deck, we've got something to satisfy every appetite. Call 864-915-4721 to place your order or slide into Home Run Cafe at 810 North Main Street in Greer, where every visit is a grand slam.
Rev up your driving experience at Blue Ridge Tire and Greer, here to cater all your tire needs. Our mission is simple, to offer you the latest and greatest in tire products and service at incredible prices that you can afford. At Blue Ridge Tire, we prioritize customer service above all else. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will assist you in finding the perfect tire for your vehicle, ensuring the best fit and performance with brands such as Yokohama, Toyo, and Michelin. Once you give Blue Ridge Tire a chance, we're confident you'll be coming back for more. Our commitment to quality and service speaks for itself. So why wait? Don't wait until you're stuck on the roadside. Give us a call today at 864-879-0703. That's 864-879-0703. Or drop by our location at 2701 North Highway 101 in Greer. Blue Ridge Tire, we won't leave you flat.
Are you looking for a church that is real and authentic? Are you past plastic, fake people who make you feel like you don't belong? Or are you just feeling the nudge to get back to church? Then maybe you should give View Church a try. We're located in Bowling Springs at 5555 Paris Bridge Road. The people are friendly, and it doesn't take long to feel like your family. Your kids are a priority to us. We don't run a babysitting service, but our kids and youth ministries strive to pour the love of Jesus into your children. The Spirit-filled music ushers you into God's presence, but it's not showy. The messages are relevant, and they're delivered in an understandable way. Maybe View Church is what you're looking for. Visit our website for times and directions at viewchurch.org. We hope to see you soon.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
Discover the power of Mahindra tractors at Mahindra of the Upstate, located at 4951 Chesney Highway in Chesney, South Carolina. We're your one-stop destination for top quality tractors. Mahindra, the #1 best-selling tractor in the world, is now within your reach. Improve efficiency and productivity with our top quality tractors designed to handle any job with ease. From planting to harvesting, Mahindra of the Upstate has you covered every step of the way. Take advantage of our low-rate financing options, making your dream tractor more affordable than ever. Come explore our extensive selection of new and pre-owned Mahindra tractors designed to suit your unique needs. Visit our website at www.sctractor.com or call 864-461-2515 to discover how our farm equipment can elevate your farming experience. Mahindra of the Upstate, the official tractor of tough. Are you concerned about the economy, interest rates, or current market conditions? For timely information based on sophisticated research, call Raymond James Financial Advisor Tom Dixon at 864-582-1611. He can discuss your specific needs and help to provide you with investment choices that make sense for you. Call Tom at 582-1611 in Spartanburg for an appointment. Raymond James Financial Service, member FINRA, SIPC. Life well planned.
Isn't it nice to know that when someone says they'll stay in touch, they actually will? The phrase has real meaning at Raymond James because we believe in keeping clients informed about their portfolios, even in the most challenging economic times. Clients place their trust in us because we believe that meaningful communication, stability, and client satisfaction matter. Call financial advisor Tom Dixon at 582-1611, located in Spartanburg, to learn more. Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC. Life well planned.
At Warrior Tree Service, we're more than just tree experts. We are your tree care warriors. As a family-owned and operated business in Inman, South Carolina, and surrounding areas, we're dedicated to keeping your trees healthy, safe, and beautiful. Our team of experts offer competitive pricing and exceptional workmanship, ensuring your satisfaction with our services. From tree removal to tree trimming and stump grinding, we offer a comprehensive range of tree care services. When nature strikes, count on us to clean up the mess and restore your property. Our excellent communication and customer service sets us apart. You'll receive regular updates throughout your project, and the same dedicated crew will be with you every step of the way. Warrior Tree Service is licensed and insured, upholding the highest quality and safety standards. Warrior Tree Service, where nature thrives, we revive. Contact us today at 864-278-2555 or visit our website at warriortreeservicesc.com.
Welcome back to the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame Challenge. We've seen some pretty tough competitors come through here today, and most left crying. And don't forget, there was that one that had to be airlifted out when it actually caught fire. Our next contestant is Smokey, a rough and tough rider who's been all across America, 3-time winner of the Arizona Chili Chuck, National Wing Eating Champion 2 years running, and the only man to ever survive the fabled Tabasco, jalapeno, and wasabi pizza. Now he's here to try and make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame. He's eaten 15 of the 16 wall sauce jumbo wings required to make the Wall of Flame. Here goes the final wing. It's up. It looks like he's got a great handle on it. And there it goes down the hatch and... Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh no, we're going to need the fire department for this one.
Are you man or woman enough to make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame? Drop by and try their blazing hot habanero pepper wall sauce. It'll light you up.
Got a tree problem? Need a breathtaking view or professional forestry mulching? Look no further than JB Trees, LLC. With over 20 years of experience serving upstate South Carolina and western North Carolina, we're the experts in everything from dangerous takedowns to creating stunning vista views. As a family-owned business, we prioritize your safety with full general liability and workers' compensation insurance so you can enjoy having zero worries. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. So schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511. Or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
Love coming to the Flounder.
I love going to the Flounder.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the Upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Families have enjoyed the Flounder for generations.
How many years have y'all been coming?
I've been coming here ever since I was
young, probably over 40 years now.
Visit the website at theflounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder where there is a line, but it moves quickly. And if that line is long, it can only mean one thing.
Got a long line, you know the food is good.
The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165. After your visit to the Flounder Seafood Restaurant, we can guarantee that you're going to walk out that door and say,
That's the best flounder I've ate in a long time, and we will be coming back again.
At GSP Security, your safety is our priority. As a locally owned security company, we proudly serve the entire state of South Carolina, providing top-notch home security, commercial security, access control, gate entry, and video surveillance. Protect your home and business with the best equipment on the market, monitored seamlessly through our user-friendly app. Our security systems are professionally monitored 24/7, ensuring round-the-clock protection for your loved ones and valuable assets. Experience peace of mind with our camera systems tailored to fit your specific need. And here's the best part. Ask about our Zero Down promotion. That's right, Zero Down for security and cameras. Plus, with GSP Security, you won't have to wait long. Next day installations are available. Don't compromise on safety. Visit www.callgsp.com or call us at 864-345-7992 to schedule a consultation today. Landrum Cardinals fans that text us will receive their first month of monitoring free.
Hey, Kevin, have you heard about Bell, Carrington, Price, and Gregg?
No, JB. Tell me about them.
They're an amazing law firm founded by Griffin Bell, who's not just a brilliant attorney, but he's also a good friend of mine. He's reliable, fair, and honest. Someone you can truly trust.
That's impressive, JB. What kind of cases do they handle?
Oh, Kevin, they cover a wide range from business to finance to real estate, creditors' rights, and general litigation. They got you covered in 10 practice areas.
Wow, JB, that's quite diverse. Are they only local?
No, not at all. They're helping people all over the Southeast with offices in North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama.
Well, that's great, JB. How can I get in touch with them?
Just give their Greenville office a call, 864-272-0556. The team there is friendly, approachable, and always ready to help.
Well, JB, that sounds like the kind of firm I need on my side. Thanks for telling me about them.
No problem, Kevin. With Bell, Carrington, Price, and Gregg, you know you're in good hands.
Hey, Kevin, long time no see. Are you okay? You're looking a little flushed.
Well, Steve, I just found out my pipes are all backed up.
Well, you know, bran flakes always work for me.
No, I'm talking about the pipes connected to my kitchen sink.
Oh, well, then you need to call the MVP.
Well, who's that?
That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, where for 40 years they've been known for their expertise, excellent service, and reliability.
Well, that sounds just like who I need. Mike Varner's Plumbing, you say, at 13520 Asheville Highway in Inman?
Yeah, and you can give him a call at 864-472-8756 or go to his website at MikeVarnerPlumbing.com.
Well, Steve, I tell you, I feel relieved already.
Well, Kevin, sounds like you don't need the brand. You just need to call the man. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, celebrating 40 years of experience, excellence, and reliable service in every job. Because you deserve the best, call the MVP. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing.
All right, we're back here at the Campbell Coliseum, and Kevin got two beautiful, at least one beautiful little guest up in here this evening. How about that, Miss Remy Mae Fancher? And she is a cheerleader in the what? The 2K? 2G? She's a 2G?
Cheerleader.
A cheerleader. Do you like cheerleading, honey?
Yeah.
Are you a good cheerleader?
I'm a Cardinals cheerleader.
You a Cardinals cheerleader?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you sure do look pretty in that little Cardinals outfit. And you like to tell everybody that you are also a member of the Campton Country Club, which is my house, and you come swimming all summer long?
I've never been up here before.
You've never been up here, but we're glad you are, though. And thank you for being a Cardinal cheerleader.
I didn't know it was going to be this high.
Oh, it's high up here. Hey, and here's our friend from a year ago. You may remember Mr. Talkative that wouldn't hush, Mr. Reese Fancher. And you're in the 2G, right, Reese?
Yeah.
And what position do you play?
Linebacker.
And I came to see you a couple of weeks ago, and you are a beast. You know that? He is a beast.
Do you play with that sucker pop in your mouth?
That's what makes him so tough. None of the defenders can take the sucker out of his mouth. So tell the fans at home, say, go Cardinals.
Huh?
So tell the people at home that are looking at you on that camera right there, they're looking at that little mug right now. So tell them, say at home, say hello, everybody.
Hello.
And say, go Cardinals.
Go Cardinals.
All right. Youth night here continues at the Camp Beller Coliseum, and we're going to take it down to Coach Jason Fancher, these kids' uncle, and they've got Coach Bridges standing by. Take it away, Jason.
Yes, sir. I'm here with Coach Bridges. Coach, just a couple play difference. What's the message coming out of half?
You know, we just got to keep playing, keep doing what we're doing, and, hopefully some things will go our way this half and the ball bounce our way. We had a couple bad plays there. We're just a couple plays away. This game should be 28-22 right now, and, unfortunately it's not, but we just got to keep playing and do what we do and see what the outcome is.
Yeah, I completely agree. I was saying the same thing coming down here that, we had a couple drop passes. They had a couple, catches that I thought they were going to miss, and that's been the difference. Really had the fumble on the one drive. That was looking real promising.
Oh, yeah. This is by far the best football team we've seen this year. They are fast. You can see that. The speed of the game is just a little bit different. We've adjusted well, and I think our kids are responding well, and hopefully the second half will respond even more.
Well, thank you, sir.
All right, thank you, man.
All right, that's a good interview right there, Jason, for your first one. You've got the job. Be here next week when we're at home the next time. On the road next week, right, Kevin?
On the road, Mr. Rob will be with us back on the road next week as we travel back to Liberty. You may remember we went over there last year, but with the realignment and everything, it just so happens that we're going back another year. So,
well, if Jason will agree to work for a hot dog a week like our salary is, and of course this hospitality room tonight,
that's a whole lot better than a hot dog.
He's been grazing like a prairie buffalo in there. And once again, we cannot express our gratitude to the football players' moms that have taken the initiative to bring us a little, some refreshments and food up here. There was dip, corn dip, chicken strips from Chick-fil-A, I believe, chicken strips, meatballs, an assorted thing of vegetables, which Kevin and I know nothing about. And my colon would go unshocked if I actually ate some vegetables. But
definitely heard her say that was Miss Martindale, and also said Miss Foster, and
and
I don't want to leave
Miss Gosnell.
Yeah, I don't want to leave nobody out.
A host of them and we brought one in. I think Wink's mother came in, and but we cannot express how happy that made us, though, because I almost really did shed a tear.
You were emotional there.
Well,
when they came in here, we ruined their surprise by being in here tonight, because they bust in here and they're like, and they had that look. I was like, I said, what's wrong? Y'all need to be in here. He said, well, this is for you, so I guess we're ruining the surprise. I said, well, don't worry. You want to see someone get emotional, Steve Roper, this is going to mean the world to him. And sure enough, when you came back in here with Mr. Gosnell, I thought you were going to break down right here.
I kind of at a loss for words, believe it or not, because of how much that touched me. We put some time and effort into what we do, and I've done that. I had a little hiatus away from covering District 1 athletics per se from 2006 until you guys brought me on after, 30 years of loyal service of preaching the gospel of District 1 athletics and sportsmanship and all that good stuff. And when somebody says thank you in that way and says thank you for what you're doing, and hey, the weight of my heart is through my stomach. So they knew what button to mash. Coach Bridges had a lot to do with that too, I think, or he knew about it. But the ladies can't say, I can't quit talking about it because it's food related.
Right. It was good.
And we're trying to add a little time here. So might kick it down to you, Jason, right quick. If you got any thoughts about what's to expect coming up here in this third quarter.
Yeah, I was trying to open up our stat sheet, but I can't get into it.
Yeah, we were supposed to have some statistics provided to us by the statistician. Is for Clinton over there's the one-time former owner of and founder of the Upstate Prepcast radio bunch, or whatever you want to call us. We're not radio.
See if I can get it
live streamers
from the phone. For some reason it works on the phone here, so stat screen is the way it's supposed to work.
Well, we won the opening toss and took the ball, and we went down the field and scored. Clinton's going to get the ball to start the second half. Joey Martinez sets it loose, fumbled the catch there. Plenty of running room. They are very slick on these special teams. And he's still battling his way forward. Revis comes in. Gentry's in there. Cooper Tidwell's in there. Number 20, Corbin Owens again's in there. So let's see. Let's play some football here for 2 quarters. Try to get back in this thing. Let's scratch and claw. Let's play some defense. Make it respectable. Let's just keep fighting. Just a little inside reverse trap play. The number 18 carrying it. Picks up 12 on the play. It's DJ Clark, the ball carrier. Tidwell on the stop for the Cardinals. That's enough for a Flounder Seafood first down to start off for the Clinton Red Devils. Inside Cardinal territory at the 44-yard line. They'll set them under. Man in motion is Clark. Takes the handoff back around. Same play, different side. Clark breaking tackles and leaving a wake of Cardinals in his dust. Or we leaving, I believe I kind of had that backwards there, didn't I? Having a wake of Cardinals in his dust. That makes absolutely no sense. That's what happens when you get hyped up on meatballs in the hospitality room. New set of change, 1st and 10 at the Cardinal 27. Clark, they had him for a second. AJ comes back, finishes off what he started. AJ had him by the neck one time and didn't give up, still came back. What a battler AJ Lindsey is. And then in the coaches show the other night, I had him being a senior already. He's been playing so long. Started as a freshman, him and Titus Pori, and Titus a senior now, and I just confused the two for some reason. 2nd and 4 for the Red Devils now. Just to the outside to the right side. Lots of running room. Penalty marker comes in. I believe it's going to come back. That was DJ Clark with the touchdown run that's surely going to be coming back, Kevin.
We certainly hope so.
Well, they've been very effective on, for the lack of a better term, the little sweep to the right. You know, it's kind of like a little inside counter with all the misdirection and such, but they've been caught holding on that corner maybe 5 times tonight so far, calling back and negating some very big runs. And thank goodness they've been calling it big. I think they've had a tendency to have been doing that all season. And
well, the old adage is that you could call holding every play, and
well, certainly.
Some teams are just better at disguising it than others.
So still 1st and 10, just backs it back up to the 17-yard line. So they go back to the big boy this time, 21, Rhett Gillum, who had a very good first half, carrying the tater in between the guards. I think he's probably averaging about 5 yards a carry tonight himself. He'll pick up 4 this time.
Who's 25 there?
25 for us or them?
Us.
Us. Oh, man, you don't know who 25 is?
Well, this food's got me delirious.
It's Jaden Rose.
Jaden Rose with a big stop there in the middle there. Short gain for the Red Devils.
Back to throw over the middle. Little slant pattern. It's going to be broken up. Great coverage back there. Revis and Cooper Tidwell breaking that one up.
Critical 3rd down here.
Yes, it is.
Figure they're going to go for it on 4th down either way, but right here.
This is where you got to play for backbone and respect. You don't want to give up nothing now. Little reverse inside handoff to number 18. He's going to have the first down inside the 5 down to around the 3. So it's all just misdirection, little counter handoffs, you know, looking for 3.5 yards in a cloud of dust, nothing fancy, but it's really wearing on your front linemen and your linebackers to continuously have to attack. You can
and
play in both
rarely
ways.
the first person to meet him in the hole has been able to bring him down. A lot of broken tackles.
1st and goal from the 3, handoff up the middle. The Cardinals play it tough up in there. They're trying to run in the direction of Bruiser Brody, and I mean, he clogged it up. You need to call MVP. That was such a big clog. That's Mike Varner's plumbing, not Mountain View Prep MVP. That's a lot of confusion now with that school being around, calling him MVP. There's only one MVP that we know of, and that's Mike Varner's plumbing. 2nd and goal. Into the end zone goes DJ Clark. Touchdown, Red Devils at the 8:35 mark in the 3rd quarter. Well, there's no doubt that the ranking that they have upon their backs well deserving.
Mm-hmm.
All right, down to you, Jason Fancher, with this extra point.
Yet again, this misdirection out of the Clinton's offense. It's almost like a wing T they run out of the shotgun here. Just seems to be a little too much and overwhelming for the Cardinal defense. They're lined up here to kick the extra point. Clean snap. Kirkendall gets the kick up, and it's good. The score will go to 42-16. Clinton Red Devils over the Landrum Cardinals. 8:35 left in the 3rd quarter.
Bell Canton, Price & Gregg is the premier legal team you can trust. Founded by Griffin Bell, our firm stands for reliability, fairness, and honesty. Provide top-notch legal services that you can count on. They cover 10 practice areas, including business, finance, real estate, creditors' rights, and general litigation. Our friendly team in 5 states is ready to assist you with all of your legal needs. Call our Greenville office today, 864-272-0556. Bell Canton, Price & Gregg. Tired of dealing with tire troubles? Look no further than Blue Ridge Tire, your one-stop destination for all your tire needs. From flat tire repairs to computerized wheel balancing, we've got you covered. Offering top name brands like Yokohama, Toyo, and Michelin. Blue Ridge Tire is conveniently located at 2701 North Highway 101 in Greer. Don't wait until you're stuck on the roadside. Call us now, 864-879-0703. At Blue Ridge Tire, we won't leave you flat.
Oh, if you're stuck out on the road and you got a flat, call Blue Ridge Tire.
Very close to the house for me.
Yes, it is. Thank them for being one of our sponsors this year. 42-16 now. The Red Devils extend their lead, and they'll kick it off. And looks like Medvar is at McClintock on the return. I think it's Medvar. Micaiah McClintock over there. On the return, takes it up to about the 34-yard line. So now, Kevin, you know, still a lot of time in the 3rd quarter. Coach, you know, you get around your guys and you tell them, all right, guys, let's don't lay down. Let's keep fighting. Let's try to get some points.
Yeah,
we're playing for school pride, you know.
Offensively, we don't need to change a thing. I mean,
no.
We've
but
moved
you know,
the ball.
I'm just saying from a player's perspective, when these Clinton guys go off and they're talking to somebody next week, that you want them to say, you know what, those guys played us tough up there, but we were just a little better because of our personnel and such as that. But we fumbled the snap. Foster picks it up, gets the pass off, and completes it. Never ever give up. McClintock brings it down about a 7, maybe an 8-yard gain on that. Foster with showing some guts again.
Yeah, credit to McClintock there. They teach you to work back to your quarterback there, give him an option, and Foster able under duress to fire it in there and didn't move the chains, but made it a whole lot more manageable 2nd down.
Yeah, 2nd and about 1. Is that AJ or Kelly on the carry? Titus Poree. Thank you. Hambone knows before we do. He's got spotters with field glasses over there.
That's right.
I am at any time 50, 60. I am at any time right now. I'm 60 yards away from the ball. What do you think? Where I'm sitting.
And with that good hospitality room, hopefully that'll be a thing.
If I'd have eaten my carrots, I'd be seen better.
We can recruit some spotters, I think, if they know they're going to get as good a meal as we got tonight.
Hey, Kevin, that's a Flounder Seafood first down. And I guarantee you look at the box score tomorrow, we lead Clinton in the first down category. We've picked up more first downs than they have, but they've made so many short drives. Down the sideline, wide open. Foster threads the needle to him. Perfect catch. A.J. Lindsey with the reception, and that's what we've been looking for all night long. A.J. Lindsey's playing his heart out offensively and defensively.
Yeah, that was a beautiful play call. The fake on the screen there sucked everybody up, and he was behind him and would have almost been gone. Just had to wait on it just a little bit.
New set of chains for the Cardinals. Fakes the handoff to Poree, pulls it under, takes it on his own. I'm going to tell you right now, so far, is going to get my vote. I'm just giving Kevin some private signals, but that number right there tonight has taken this team on his shoulders.
Double deuce, maybe.
The old double deuce, that's right. I've never been more proud of him tonight than I am.
Decision making, just.
Yes, he hasn't forced anything. And if you haven't guessed it yet, we're talking about our quarterback, Ty Foster. He's had a field general's night so far. And now he's got his team in second down and about 4. He'll hand it off to Titus, trying to make something happen. They'll rack him up over there, and he's a little slow to get up. Might gimp that leg up a little bit, but he's tough. He's not going to come out. You just have to about amputate his leg on the field before he quits.
Son of a lumberjack.
Yeah, get him around the ham hock, as we said the other night. Son of a lumberjack and grandson of a ham bone.
Folks, remind you again to tune into our Landrum Football Coaches Show on Tuesday. We'll have some more details here after this play.
3rd down and 4. We'll send 3 out to the top, 1 to the near side. Aiden Kelly stands beside Foster. Foster takes the snap, looking to the left. Got a man over the middle. Rowan Gehrman was there, just threw it behind him that time. And that's going to bring up 4th down. A Mike Verner's Plumbing 4th down.
Yeah, I don't think they quite saw that linebacker underneath until the very last second. That caused him to kind of hold it a bit longer than the receiver anticipated, and that ball just come out behind him. No real chance there.
All right, 3rd quarter of play, 6 minutes left to go. It's been brought to you by Blue Ridge Tire and Jeff Parks, Upstate South Carolina Realtor, Sedan Joyner Realtors. 4th down. Foster trying to take it on his shoulders again. He'll hand it off to Aiden Kelly on a little, that's just your basic little old draw play there. And Aiden Kelly is close to the sticks. Let's wait for the decision. They're looking it over. They may bring them out and measure it off.
Oh, Lord, it looks to be more now.
Hey, it's a Flounder Seafood 1st down for the Cardinals, Kevin. Downhill, Aiden Kelly delivers for the Cardinals.
Yeah, from this angle, it looked like at least 2 yards. I don't know what took them so long.
I'm telling you, inside the red zone. Foster play action, throws it to the outside. It's complete on the run over there close to the 1st down marker again, bringing it in for the Cardinals. On the reception over there was A.J. Lindsey out of the lined up over in that little slot position. And A.J., I can't say it again, he looks worn and tired, but he is giving it all. And that's what I want all you kids out there watching in the future. Look at the heart being displayed by these Cardinals. They're laying a foundation for you guys. Watch it. On 2nd and go, Foster calls his own number, and they're going to make him pay a price for that. Nowhere to go.
I think he wound up still fighting to get back up to the original. line of scrimmage. He was hemmed up a yard or two behind, and he fought his way all the way back. But say this about tying stuff. You know, earlier when he first started his career, the arm talent was obvious from power. He could throw it, you know, half the length of the field and stuff, but it was the touch that was lacking early in his career. He has developed week to week, and tonight it's been more about the accuracy, the touch.
On third down, Foster under duress gets away. Little running room. That's going to be close to the line of scrimmage when he threw that ball away. Very close.
Number 7, Boyd covered on the play, intended for Tyler.
Yeah, right there, tried to fit it in. Probably should have took off and tried to pick up the first down on the run. Thought he had to get the yardage there if he'd have tucked it and ran, but unless it's going to bring up another fourth down for the Cardinals.
That's right. It's another clogged pipe, fourth down. Got a clogged pipe. Who do you call, Kevin?
We're going to call a timeout right now. But
okay, but I'll call Mike Werner on fourth down, but we'll call Mike right after this commercial message.
Do you have a tree problem? Look no further than JB Trees LLC. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. Schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511, or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
This is Steve Roper,
Kevin Jackson
at Upstate Prepcast, and I tell you what, folks, you don't have to feel a financial strain from a clogged drain. Just call the MVP of plumbers. That's Mike Werner's Plumbing, proudly celebrating their 40th year of service to the Carolinas. Mike Werner's Plumbing has you covered in all situations, whether it's commercial or residential. So if your toilet's on the fritz and you really need to take a
Hold everything. Folks, call the MVP of plumbers today at 864-472-8756. Mike Werner's Plumbing of Inman.
All right, the Cardinals are facing a 4th and 4 at the Clinton Red Devil 9-yard line. McClintock in motion back to the home sides. Foster rolling to the right, looking to throw outside. Pass is incomplete to McClintock at the 10-yard line, and the Cardinals will turn it over on downs.
Boy, number 7 covered on the play.
Right now, I'm looking at a defense that is tired because they're basically playing offense. I see maybe 3 different players, maybe 2 players coming in that weren't on the field just a moment ago. So, gosh, Landrum community, we see a lot of those youth league players down there. I hope they stick with it when they get to that pivotal point here in our area at the middle school. Level of the up at Campagella Grambling. Cook is showing us why he's one of the state's top-rated backs there. But that's not Cook. Yeah, it is Javon Cook. But to keep these kids interested, like Reese that was in here a while ago, and these cute little cheerleaders, and Ike and that whole crowd, when they get to that 7th grade to make the decision, go east or west on 176, I want more of them to come west. We want to build something here. 16 on the carrier. Student body right. Angelo Cromer, one of my cousins there carrying the tater, I guess.
I do want to highlight he's been on the ticker scrolling all evening, but again, a special thanks to Dr. Phil Gascoigne for giving you all the footage from above Cardinal Station or the Camp Bel Air.
You practiced his name for a week, didn't you?
I guess so.
Say it again.
Phil Gascoigne, I think is how you say it.
Say it 3 times fast as you can. There goes the Devil in and out of Cardinals. What a running exhibition that was. They got some quick little scat backs. And I'm sure we're down deep into their roster right now, it looks like. But they've got the talent everywhere, haven't they?
They do. But, yeah, thanks to Dr. Phil again for running our camera here at home. And we've got one more game in 2 weeks versus Chesney. And and hopefully one more come playoff time. Going to have still a lot to play for in this season for the Landrum Cardinals.
Cook still in the game, though, and he gets the Handoff.
Number 3 wrapped up by 25, Jalen Rose, along with number 50.
Clinton with a win tonight.
Eli Sherman.
All but probably wraps up the region championship. It's not official, but they'd have to win one more.
Well, they'd have to have a big slip up not to after
have
this.
A big slip up not to. I think the top 2 contending teams in Chesney and Landrum.
Oh, the Cardinals come up and got him that time, Kevin.
Good play there. We'll even capture that and put that on the instant replay.
White sides and A.J. Lindsey. A.J. still in there playing his heart out.
But yeah, one would think. I think the top other contenders in this, Chesney and Landrum, especially. No disrespect to Blacksburg or Liberty at all, but based on the way the season's gone thus far, those are probably the top 2, and they have dispatched them thus far.
I'm looking at a player for the Cardinals right now that is giving his all. He is in pain, but he is sticking it out, and he's coming in to make the tackle again. He won't quit. I'm talking about A.J. I'm looking at him huffing and a puffing, holding his ribs, holding his shoulders, going back to the huddle now. He's tired. He's worn. 2 minutes to go in the third. Tackle after tackle, running, catching. He's doing it all. This is a kid that's giving it all for the team right here. Of course, they all are. I'm seeing that. I really am. This is, despite the score, this mentally should be a turning point in Cardinal football history because we're playing with as much grit and determination as you can with the numbers that you've got. You know? It's David not giving up against Goliath. Long pass down the center of the field. Incomplete. Revis is back there. Pori is back there.
Intended receiver of the number
Carson
1 pass.
Roach was back there.
J.J. Vance.
Hayden Wink Martindale was back there. So that's what I'm seeing out of our guys. I mean, I'm seeing them give it all for the name that's on the front of that jersey right now.
Well, I mean, to continue in the biblical references that you've been quoting the devil all night. Sort of like Moses, they can see that promised land, but they just can't quite enter into it. But they've laid that foundation, we believe, tonight. This group has showed to be able to complete. And like I said, there's a lot left in this season. This could be the first senior class to potentially have 2 home playoff games. They went a couple years ago and able to have a home playoff game. They could have another one if they can take care of business.
Oh, it's going to be picked off and taken in for the 6. That was surprising right there. Didn't mean to interrupt you, Kevin.
No, not at all. Brett Young, we highlighted him in the pregame as one of their top players, top tacklers and stuff, and we showed why. Just great instincts, great football player right there.
Take it away, Mr. Fancher.
That unexpected touchdown for the Red Devils. They're lining up for the extra point. See what they're going to call here. We're going to shift over to the extra point kick. We have a clean snap. Another kick right down the pipe. 49-16. Red Devils over the Cardinals. 1:20 left in the third quarter.
All right, guys, 30-second commercial for GSP Security. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Tom. No, it's your turn to go. I did the last one. No, this one's yours. Man, I've already got a security system from GSP Securities. You're the one who needs to talk about this. Well, you can talk about it because I don't know anything about it. So you tell me. I've got cameras. I've got motion detectors. I've got everything that I need to be safe at my house. Oh, come on.
All right, forget it. Y'all both forget it. Just go to www.callgsp.com today to request a free quote.
Step up to the plate at Home Run Cafe in Greer. Located at 810 North Main Street. Open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4 and Saturdays from 8 to 4. You can start your day strong with protein shakes, smoothie bowls, lemonade shake-ups, or iced coffees. And don't forget our loaded teas with assorted flavors. The MVP of our menus. Customers can't get enough. So call 864-915-4721 to place your order or just slide on into Home Run Cafe where every visit is a grand slam.
Sound like we're going to have to put you down, Steve, over there.
I got choked on a meatball again. There's the kick. Looks like McClintock's going to pull it down.
McClintock, number 1 on the return.
Dancing around in there, gets loose. Better hold on to that tater, though.
If we do have to put you down, we got a sponsor for that, Bob Seawright Funeral Home in Inman.
Yeah, all these sideline reports tonight have been brought to you by Seawright's Funeral Home. Celebrating loved ones and important lives since 1925. Located.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, you're going to make me laugh.
Bob, we need you on standby. Stat, pronto. Oh, folks, we like to have a lot of fun.
Kelly gets the handoff.
If you expected ESPN, we don't even have the E, folks. So.
I thought about that earlier today, believe it or not.
Jason Copeland.
How did that go? Somebody says, you guys think you're ESPN? And I said, what? We ain't got the E.
Can't afford the E.
Oh. Third quarter winding down, 48 seconds.
2nd down, 13.
2nd and 13. A little reverse. Pourri toting the mail towards the home sidelines. Clinton does a good job of just stretching the field out.
They do.
Nowhere to turn
Play
up.
defensively, Bowen.
Well, here we are at 3rd and 13.
I do believe that's going to be the last play.
Yeah, thank goodness the third quarter is over. Kind of wild turn of events here in the third quarter. Can't say we're still in it, but what we're playing for now is what, Kevin? Pride, respect?
Cardinal pride.
Cardinal pride. So that's the end of the third quarter of play here at the Campbell Coliseum. The Clinton Red Devils have begun to thrash us a little bit, 49-16.
Jeff Parks and his team of experienced real estate professionals at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services C. Dan Joyner are lifelong football fans, and they know for a successful football team on any level, you must have great coaching and a good game plan. The same goes when purchasing or selling a home. Let the Spartanburg office at 170 Camelot Drive be your coach with the right game plan and strategy to make your real estate purchase go like a championship winning season. Contact Jeff Parks at 864-415-0336. Berkshire Hathaway C. Dan Joyner of Spartanburg. cdanjoyner.com.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
Better than award-winning jumbo wings while you watch great sports programming on huge flat screens at Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. If you love wings and a whole menu of great food and drink options, come to Wings Etc. for lunch, dinners, and snacking, and lots of HDTV sports. And now, when you can't eat and watch the game here, order online for pickup at togo.wingsetc.com. It's fast, easy, and convenient. Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Good food, great times, and online ordering at togo.wingsetc.com.
Okay, back here at the Campbell Coliseum. And we've had a good one here this evening. Despite what the scoreboard may indicate, Clinton's had their handfuls early on. It's pesky Landrum Cardinals. We might as well just call this a pesky little bunch.
Thank you, girls.
49-16 the score in the final stanza here. Here we go. It's 3rd down and 13 for the Cardinals.
We didn't roll off 2 seconds without even trying.
That's right. Back at their own 28. Ty Foster, who's had a good night tonight, rushing the ball as well as throwing, looking to go to the air again. Outside it goes. Titus Pourri pulls it down. Did he get the foot in? No, he made a great catch, but he just couldn't get the foot in. Great effort by Titus. The senior wide receiver, the young man's been starting since he was a freshman. Kevin, you can tell us more about Titus. He's a multi-sport athlete, and he was featured on our coaches interview this week.
3-sport athlete featured on our Landrum football coaches interview. We're doing it every Tuesday night around 6:30, maybe 7 o'clock. It'll be 6:30 if we're recording, 7 o'clock if we're able to go live. recorded live at the Southside Smokehouse this past week. It's available on our YouTube page for the full interview, or check out our social media. Both of them you can go to Landrum Cardinals on Upstate Prepcast.
Gentry kicks it away for the Cardinals. It'll take a bounce at the 45 and picked up. Number 13 on the return. He was being trailed all along by Revis and couldn't make the stop, and gets back across the field there. Cooper Tidwell and Hayden Martindale once again on the stop. And how many times have we called those two names out every special teams play this evening? It's on the stop. Martindale.
Tell you one good thing I'll compliment again to Clinton on is ball security. How many times have they been in the middle, juking around, players coming up from behind, and a lot of teams you see, they come back from behind and knock that ball out. They've got it tucked in close and have not put it on the carpet yet. We're looking for someone, though.
We got a new quarterback into the game. Number 14 comes in, completes his first pass to number 81, P.J. McGowan. Jaden Glenn, the junior, comes in at the QB spot, and they're not missing anything.
Yeah, we're gassed. I mean, look how many players we got going both ways.
We got guys that are exhausted right now, but I've been in this situation, except I didn't have 16 points on the board to look back on and be proud of. A little run to the left side. Takes a hard shoulder over there at the very end. Carson Roach laid the lumber to him over there.
We are not at the threshold, but it does look like we're on a running clock. The clock is not stopped to go out of bounds or anything. So that should shorten up this fourth quarter considerably.
First and goal from the 5.
You heard it from Hambone, I'm sure. First and goal from the 5, right up the middle he goes, and there was A.J. Lindsey.
And some Cardinals.
I wish we had tackling statistics this evening, because A.J. Lindsey right now might have 14 to 15 tackles.
I tried, Britt, but I could not find the stats on your stat sheet. I'm sorry.
I don't think he does tackles.
May not do tackles.
But
I did look, but the totals were not populating, so sorry about that. Maybe problem on our connection here.
Handoff goes up the middle, number 20, and he's going to be stacked up high, and good scrum by both sides there. And I thought that was a penalty marker, but it's somebody throwing a ball up in the air way over there on the other side. Cunningham, the ball carrier.
20 on the carry.
Again, if you want to come out and be part of the live audience for the Landrum Cardinals football.
Exactly. We had a nice little group there last week, and it's nice. Parents, and believe it or not, folks, I let the coach run the show, basically. I try to be quiet.
He does.
I have a few questions and let the coach talk to these kids. Third and goal. Handoff goes, trying to make a stand. He gets across the plane, though. I thought we had him there, but he stepped in there. KJ Vance with the Devil touchdown. The Devil continues to do his dirty deed on the sod at Campobella Coliseum, and the mob is not happy about it. But anyway, down to Coach Jason Fancher with this extra point.
It was electric as this sideline was. It is completely deflated now ever since that pick 6 in the third quarter. Clinton lines up for yet another extra point. They've shifted back to a kick. Kind of a low snap. He gets it up, though, and the kick is good. Kirkendall puts another one through. Brings the total to 56-16, 7:09 in the fourth quarter.
Warrior Tree Service, your go-to tree experts. Family owned and operated since 2020, offering service from tree removal to tree trimming and stump grinding. At Warrior Tree Service, we handle it all. When nature strikes, count on us to clean up the mess and restore your property back to normal. Visit our website at warriortreeservicesc.com. To get a free estimate, call 864-278-2555. Warrior Tree Service, where nature thrives, we revive.
This is Pastor Tyler from View Church. We're located in Bowling Springs at 5555 Paris Bridge Road. If you've been turned off by religion, Been discouraged or hurt by church? Or maybe you just thought church was boring? You should give View Church a try. It's a place like none other. The people are genuine, the spirit is obvious, and God is moving in this place. Visit our website for times and direction at viewchurch.org.
Oh, we need a little of that up in Campbell Coliseum this evening. Come in here and get the spooks away close to Halloween. When is Halloween? Next week?
It's always been October 31st.
I know that, but what day and what next week or what not?
It will be in...
What, like asking, when's July 4th party going to be, July 4th? The Devils will kick it away. They like to kick it to McClintock, I'd tell you that. He brings it back up to the 35-yard line where he ends up paying the price there. Good return, gets up a little gimpy. He's favoring that left leg a little bit. Could be a cramp and shaking it off. 5:20 and remaining. (56-16) is your score. Kelly gets the call. Hard running as always, Aiden Kelly. You know, Kevin, you ridicule me about being a moocher.
I don't ridicule you
Well,
for it.
I mean,
I'm the beneficial of most of your mooching.
Okay. But, so happy that ladies fed us tonight, and the hats and the shirt the coach gave us earlier in the year, but outside to McClintock, he pulls it in across the midfield stripe and out at the 45. And what I'm getting at, though, is how much I admire, and if Rob can hear us, Rob, zoom in down there on, say, the coach that's standing there at the 40-yard line.
Phil.
Yeah, I called him Rob. Phil, just get down there to the coach on the 40 standing. I like those suits. Coach Bridges, too, the black pants and the shirt and the look and the hood.
Fleece hood.
Yeah, I like that. Outside, Pori brings it in. Slipped as he caught it. I don't know that he was down. He didn't think he was down, but they lay on to him after he's down.
Yeah, a little frog splash from the top rope there at the end there.
So if they've got that in an XXL.
If you give a mouse a cookie, you'll want to.
Well, I'm just, if they had it at Dillard's, I'd buy it. But they don't. But it could be in Bridges' boudoir.
If you give a mouse a cookie, he'll want a T-shirt. If you give a mouse a T-shirt, he'll want a complimentary meal.
Second and 11. Hand off to Kelly, straight up the middle. Kelly into the open. Kelly's headed towards the end zone. They're going to catch him, but he's still giving it all he's got. And ridden out of bounds at the 11. That's the second time tonight he's broken loose. Our two leading rushers this evening will be Aiden Kelly and probably Ty Foster with the two long runs. AJ had some good ones, but
say what you will, this game scoreboard isn't going to be close, but these Cardinals did not quit.
No, they have not laid down. They're still trying to score. And that's what we want. I don't want to say we. That's what the coaches want to see. Kelly again. They'll meet him at the line of scrimmage.
That fighting and intensity is the standard that Landrum football wants to set. And as the numbers come, and I believe they will, I believe the excitement this season generated will.
This is exactly what I preached all last week. Let this be a marquee foundation-laying game.
Official timeout on the field.
Even in a defeat. Now you can't. There's no such thing as a moral victory. Any coach would tell you, you're crazy if you think you got a moral victory. Okay, I'm going to forego the moral victory thing, but there is what you take from it is the building of the foundation.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that a foundation hasn't been built here in the last 3 to 4 years, because there's been some great quality boys that have come through here and have shown me since the 6 years I've been here the fighting spirit that all these kids have up here. We just do not have the numbers. We need 35 boys on a team. And it's hard to do on the 2A level. Was you wanting to hear the five play, and is that what you were?
No.
But it's my point. Right. Is my point wrong? Am I wrong?
No, the point, yeah, you're correct. The point being stuff, this group is taught the fighting, the tenacious spirit, and as years progress, as these numbers grow, and I think the excitement from this season will cause numbers to grow, the generations to come here will know that they have to at least match this intensity.
All right, Foster looking to throw. A little wheel route to Titus. He went down, down to his knees. If you got that on replay, that was a remarkable catch by Titus Poree. Just went down like a catcher, baseball catcher.
Yeah, it's coming
Scooped
on,
that out of the dust.
It's coming on your screen right now. We'll watch it one more time. Hopefully it comes in.
All right, we're down to a minute, and it's running. We'd like to get it into the end zone just one more time.
Yes.
To make this look a little bit better. Let's get the playoff, Coach. We're at the 4-yard line. Titus is into the ball game at the H-back. Gentry split out to the other side with Medvar. McClintock to this side. Handoff goes to Titus, picking his way through and into the end zone. Touchdown, Titus Poree. Comes with 30 seconds to go in the ball game, and the senior will not quit. Excuse me. Pardon? Down to you, Coach Fancher. Tell us what you think about Titus Poree there, the never quitting attitude there.
I spend a lot of time with Titus as he helps on the 6th grade football team that I help coach. And I'm not sure what the play call was there. I noticed a bobbled snap, and Titus kind of caught that and made the most of it with that ground and pound there. Oh, another bobbled snap. He's throwing it up. Oh, close one there. As another one of those up catches. We got a man down, back up.
All right, we're going to take another commercial break. We'll be right back. 56-22 with just 24.9 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter.
This is Steve Roper,
Kevin Jackson
at Upstate Prepcast, and I tell you what, folks, you don't have to feel a financial strain from a clogged drain. Just call the MVP of plumbers. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, proudly celebrating their 40th year of service to the Carolinas. Mike Varner's Plumbing has you covered in all situations, whether it's commercial or residential. So if your toilet's on the fritz and you really need to take a
hold everything, folks, call the MVP of plumbers today at 864-472-8756. Mike Varner's Plumbing of Inman. Do you have a tree problem? Look no further than JB Trees, LLC. At JB Trees, LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. Schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511, or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees, LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
Back here at the Camp Beller Coliseum, 24 seconds remaining in the contest. It looks like Clinton's going to walk out of here a 56-22 winner, but we've got to kick off as we've just scored a late touchdown. Our guys have fought to the bitter end, ladies and gentlemen.
I got something I want to say, Steve.
You go right ahead and say it, sir.
I should have said this last week, but everything going on now, we're back at home. Two of our sponsors, JB Trees and Warrior Trees, and tell you what, I know during all this post-Helene cleanup that I know JB Trees and them were out there just absolutely busy. Saw them on Facebook, people trying to reach out to them. On my way to Landrum today trying to check on my parents, I saw Warrior Tree on Highway 14 clearing trees out of the road. So thank you to all their crews of both of those, our fine sponsors, JB Trees here in Landrum and Warrior Trees. I believe they're in Inman. For doing such a great job during this cleanup period, and hope your crews are all doing well and hopefully maybe returning back to a normal pace.
Well, let's talk about the heart of the Cardinal group up here. during the aftermath of the storm and such, the coach said they all served meals to people in the community. They served 2,500 meals to anybody that came that was hungry, that did not have power and could not cook, out of the cafeteria here at Landrum High School, and I think they said at Mabry Middle.
Mm-hmm.
But collectively, I mean, just Landrum alone, 2,500 meals.
You know, we're such a divided world in these times, but it is still good that on a local community level to see people of all different backgrounds and walks of life be able to come together in a crisis like that and come together as one, as a community. It was a really encouraging and uplifting time in the face of such tragedy and devastation in our local area. As we are under a little bit of a delay for a injury on the field, but the Cardinal in question is walking off now, and we, again, typically do not reveal those. We don't want anybody to worry at home, but that is what we are in currently a delay on, as that Cardinal.
Now, that is our policy. Yours and my personal policy, evidently, are some of our sister stations, they show
They can do whatever they want.
I don't care. We do not want to upset Grandma at home if little Timmy gets hurt, what the severity it could be or not be, and we don't want them on the telephone getting gossip going across like a episode of Mayberry RFD when the ladies get to gossiping.
Well, right now
that's my sound effect.
They're going to run
telephones.
this clock, and that's going to be your
That's
final
it.
score, folks.
Yep. That's going to be it here from the Campobello Coliseum as far as the Clinton Red Devils and the Landrum Cardinals go. A hard-fought contest. Clinton, just too much for us, ladies and gentlemen, but we've got nothing to hang our heads about. Because I'm going to tell you what, we came out, we were shocking them in the beginning just for the mere fact they didn't think that we could move the ball the way we did, and a lot of different things that took place. I'm proud. I'm proud of these boys, even in a losing cause. I'm proud of the spirit, the gumption in which they played with, Kevin, and they represented the name that is printed across the front of those Cardinals with dignity. And let's get into talking about maybe some players of the game.
Who is our sideline reporter again tonight?
That is Mr. Jason Fancher. Jason is a coach with the 6G and the 5G youth teams, and
Jason,
here at Landrum.
If you can get with Coach Bridges as soon as possible, that way poor Dr. Phil can get off the roof and quit freezing. We're going to try and keep him up there until we can at least get an interview whenever he is available. We'll get a hold of him. And
I think Jason's still there. Jason, you still there?
Remember, I love you. Most of all, God loves you. Y'all have a good night.
Down
Have a good weekend.
see if I can't get a word in with Coach Bridges now.
Okay, once he gets through, we can get a little talk with him.
Offensive player of the game got to be Ty Foster.
Ty Foster has to be carried this team on his shoulders this evening.
I know we try and spread it around, but tonight he single-handedly, I think at times, kept us in it with his decision-making, his runs. At times he was it. I mean, our running game did very well, I thought, tonight. Aiden had a lot of good runs and stuff, but at times
his decision-making was spot on this evening.
But at times when everything was getting stopped up and our backs were on the wall, Ty Foster made some incredible plays and with his legs and his arm, and single-handedly make that first half be as close as it was. So I think it's pretty safe to say we'll give Ty Foster the offensive player of the game. Defensive, Steve.
Hey, I called the name out so many times and I already bragged about it so much tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw what I saw on the field tonight because I kept my eye on him once I first noticed it, playing as if he wasn't a little hurt. I could tell. I know the physicalness that comes with a game like this. You're hurting. Nobody on that field exhibited as much heart tonight defensively than A.J. Lindsey.
And there
as far
he is,
as that,
zoomed
yes,
in
sir.
right there.
That boy is tired. He is a hustler. If we had a Hustler of the Week award, like I used to give out in the paper, that would be my Hustler of the Week right there. So he's my Upstate Prepcast nomination for Defensive Player of the Game. I don't know what the stats are. He probably had 15 tackles tonight.
Probably did. We'll see those. And we know Coach Bridges will have those stats with us as Southside Smokehouse on Tuesday. Again, the Landrum Cardinal Football Coaches Show with head coach Brent Bridges. Steve Roper and I will be there. I'm pretty sure Rob McIntyre and Dr. Phil will be there on our technical crew for the evening helping us out. We're going to have lights and a little hopefully look a lot better this week. We're going to try to make it the best show for our boys in the community here as possible here at Landrum High School. And I tell you what, I like this right here. A Clinton player coming over to our injured player, dapping him up, showing good sportsmanship here. That's number 4 for Clinton. Again, after.
Well, I think we earned Clinton's respect by coming out firing off like we did with some good runs, and we did not bow down to them all night long.
No.
Physically up front.
Give me number 4 for Clinton. I want his name.
I kept. That was Austin Boyd.
Yeah, sportsmanship like that is rare. So, hats off to that.
Well, I kept a close look at the battles up front defensively, and the battle going on between number 70 and Bruiser Brody was vicious.
And it was refreshing after last week to see a game, 2 hard foughts, first place in the regional line. There wasn't any of the big chippiness. It was a lot of hard hits, a lot of physicality, but it wasn't
very true.
Very respectful on both sides.
Tonight, what you said chippiness. I don't sugarcoat it. Mouthiness.
Yeah.
There was no jawboning.
Yeah.
I did not even noticeable.
At least
noticeable.
not visible. Yeah.
At least not noticeable.
These two teams
because I know our boys
can
talk smack.
Oh, we can do it with the best of them. But
I like an old quote from you, and I don't know if it's appropriate or not. You always talk about this Landrum crowd can be very quiet.
They can.
Until the fight breaks out.
But again, I'm just blown away with the sportsmanship. It's very rare now to have a game where you just don't have pushing and shoving, nearly having to break stuff up, as we've seen ejections at times. But tonight, 2 teams that fought hard, played hard, beat each other up all over the place. But at the end of the day, shaking hands, dapping up between players, a lot of mutual respect between these coaching staffs, I know, and really refreshing in this day and age. You don't see that much anymore. It's usually not that clean of a game, and hopefully we'll be getting our coach's interview in just a moment here.
They're getting awfully close there. The coach is always sought out after the game by family and friends, and here we go with Jason. He's got the coach now.
Coach, despite that score, I thought you guys played a really hard-fought game, and it appeared to be a lot closer than the score indicated. What do you think was the keys to it?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Our kids played hard, and the score is not a great indicator. It was a closer game there for a little while. They pulled away at the end, and we kept shooting ourselves in the foot. It wasn't so much of what Clinton did. It was what we were doing, and defensively we didn't do a good job of just doing our job and filling our gap and being where we should have been. Offensively, we missed some opportunities. We turned the ball over a couple times. We just got to take care of the football and quit making mistakes and shooting ourselves in the foot. We'll be just fine. I mean, I am very, very proud of how we played against a really good 2A football team right there. That football team would be good in 3 or 4A, and I'm just proud of our kids. We ain't seen no speed like that, and we can't simulate it. So, just proud of them. I would love the opportunity to see Clinton again in the playoffs.
Yeah, I would also like to see that. What do you got to say for the guys up front, the 5 guys up front?
They did a great job tonight. I mean, because, most of the time they were bringing 6 or 7 guys. They were getting after it. And, our guys up front, they keep fighting. They're resilient. They're a tough crowd. They're young. The great part about that, the best part about our group up front is we'll have most all of them back next year. So, just a good group. And Coach Thompson, Coach Threadgill do a good job with them and preparing them each week. And we made some adjustments, and they picked them up great. And hopefully we'll just keep getting better.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys.
Good, great job tonight, Jason. You just took to this like a duck to water. Kevin, he's got a job every Friday night if he wants to show up here at the Cardinal Station. The Camp Baylor Coliseum.
He does, and Dr. Phil, I'm going to switch over back in the broadcast booth so you can begin tear down. I know he's cold after being stuck up there for a few hours. So, Steve, come on over here for the last little bit of our contest here.
Before I do, I have to go back and thank Jason and how that came about. That was very sudden today, about 3 o'clock, and I had texted his brother and was talking about it, and he says, well, my brother said I'd love to do it.
Yeah, we're blessed.
I said, I'd love to have you.
We're blessed with great volunteers this year with Rob and Dr. Phil, and now Jason joining in. And, you never know who else may come. We have some others express interest. Schedules kind of prevented them from coming out, but we might have all sorts of people. I'm really hoping we got some kids from North Greenville, former Cardinals, that I'd really like to get that camera down on the field at coin toss and have a sideline camera and everything. So we're trying to build our broadcast up too. So
And
couldn't do
speaking
it
of
without
building
all
up,
these great volunteers coming in.
Throw out there one more time that we hope to be live Tuesday night. That's our coach's interview. Still kind of undecided on what we want to call it, whether we want to call it because it's always been the coach's interview for tonight's game.
Mm-hmm.
But we kind of let Coach Bridges take this his own way. I go
It's
in,
his show.
I say a few words, and the coach brings in some players to talk about last week and this week. And it's not about us. It's all about the kids and what the coach can bring to you. And we'll try to bring you a few laughs along the way. We got a little special something surprise for them possibly this week. A little egg in the basket if some of the moms get together and send us a few other things that we need. And speaking of the moms, thank you again, moms, for feeding us in this old cold press box. And it was absolutely wonderful, and we loved it. And from the bottom of my heart, never have I felt an
I don't mean to
outpouring.
ruin your shot. I'm just trying.
I'm getting all mushy, and you're getting all in the camera. Everybody
know.
home wants to see your underarm,
Yeah.
Right in the middle of my thanking them for food.
Well, you know. You
I don't know what I'm going to do.
You have to have good-looking people. That drives up ratings.
Yeah. And there's one of them waving in the window at us now.
Oh, okay.
Listen to this. She said, yeah. Tell the folks what you've done for us, huh?
Take all the leftovers home. We appreciate you.
I'm telling you, folks, they're spoiling us up here now. Couldn't get nothing for years, and suddenly they're spoiling us. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All righty. Well, the Fanchers all coming back in. Yeah. At least one Fancher.
Yeah.
And a couple of friends.
I don't know if one belongs or not. One of these Fanchers is not like the other.
Who are you, young man? Yeah, come on over here. Come on. We're just wasting time over here. Come over here.
Before the evening's over,
you might as well get on there. You're
it's
gonna be
been
on
Landrum Youth Night. We've been celebrating all evening. Look right there and tell the folks your name.
Caden.
Caden, what's your last name?
Nesbitt.
Caden Nesbitt. And you're in what, 6G? Play 6G?
Yeah.
And where do you go to school? OP Earl?
No.
Or Campobello Grambling? Or neither?
Neither.
Neither.
Yep.
Where's Neither Elementary at in Landrum? What's the name of the school you go to? LMS. Landrum Middle School. Okay.
You're a sixth grader at Landrum Middle
Yep.
School. Yep.
What position do you play?
Wide receiver and safety.
And when you get older, you want to be a Landrum Cardinal? You going to come up this way?
Yeah.
You going to be a Cardinal?
Yeah.
All right. Say go Cardinals and thank you, buddy. All right. We got number 2-1, Deuce Uno. Deuce Uno. Have a seat, Deuce Uno. Hey, let the crowd. What's under there? What's under there? It's like,
Turn that hair around. Let 'em
what
see.
are those sheepdogs? Hello, Ralph. Hello, Sam. All right. What's your name, son?
Cole Fancher.
Cole Fancher. Fancher. Oh, he's a Fancher. I think I know you, don't I? I think you've been down to my house swimming before. Did I throw you in the water?
No.
No, because I'm scared of you. And what grade are you in, Cole?
6.
He's in the 6th grade. You been hollering a lot tonight? Have you lost your voice a little bit? Well, you been hollering, cheering on the Cardinals so much you lost your voice? Or are you sick?
Hollering.
Okay. Hope you're not sick, because get away from me if you're sick. Yeah, he's a Fancher. I know. That's what he was doing. What position you play, Cole?
Receiver.
You're a receiver. Boy, Ike's a receiver. You're a receiver. Is that a Fancher thing to get the ball in your hands in space? That's right. And what's your record so far this year?
2-0.
What's the longest touchdown that you've run? You don't. Well, you'll play half the field, so you've had some long ones. Was that you I watched, or was that Ike? One of the two of you. But these kids right here are excellent. I mean, this one and his cousin, they are excellent youth ball players, and the future of Cardinal football is right here in these kids in Landrum Middle School, and some that are still back in the 5 and 6G. I've watched them. If we can just keep these numbers and kids incorporating,
I
that's
hope
what
these
we need.
two young men saw the effort, never giving up, even to the end, fighting. That's the standard.
Let's
you
ask
guys
you that.
need to be.
Let's get a kid's opinion on that. Cole, when you were looking at these guys tonight, and you know how good of a team Clinton is, and you see our guys fight to the bitter end, despite what that scoreboard says, but you see them still continue to fight and not give up. Does that make you proud as a fan? And what does that make you kind of, as a player, think when you get there, what are you going to do? Does it have an impact on you?
Yeah.
Does it have a big impact on you, though? So you look at the future, and you'll remember these guys and what they did and what they went through so that maybe you can have it a little easier, right?
Yeah.
Well, I like all his raspiness.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thank you for coming up here. We always like to get the kids on there as much as we can.
Here's come on in here.
That's the warden of Landrum High School, I believe. Hey, warden, come back here, warden.
Come on,
Warden Flynn, come back.
That's all right. He's shy, So, but we appreciate his
Mr. Flynn, shy.
He hooked us up with some internet, so that's what we.
You can't be shy with a name like Flynn.
What's that? Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Here.
We want to thank you for some stuff. Come on. No, I gotta go. Well, everybody hears you live saying you can't go. Look at him. He's telling. I think he wants to turn the lights out and us go home.
Yeah, I think that's right. That's right. So we better wrap on up.
I got to tell you something. We'll get off there right quick. I want to tell you something. Folks, see you next week. Thank you for tuning in.
Next week, Cardinals travel to Liberty. We'll be back on the air 6:45 as Steve runs on out the door here. 6:45, we'll be on the air. 7:30, we will have video, I believe, next week. We'll be having that. They are not an NFHS school over there at Liberty, so we'll be live in living color right here on Landrum Cardinals on Upstate Prepcast. Come out and be with us 7 o'clock. Get there at 6:30 at Southside Smokehouse on Tuesday and watch the Landrum Cardinals football show as we record it there live. If not, look for it later that evening. If we're not live, it'll be up later Tuesday night. Cardinals fought hard, resilient, come up short 56-22 against the very potent Clinton Red Devils. And like I said, we'll be back on the road next week, back home here in 2 weeks versus Chesney. Win next week in a home playoff game on the line in 2 weeks against the Chesney Eagles. Until next time, for Phil Gascoigne, for Jeremy Fancher, for Steve Roper, this is Kevin Jackson on behalf of Landrum Cardinals here on Upstate Prepcast. Like us on Facebook, Landrum Cardinals on Upstate Prepcast, and subscribe to us on our YouTube page. Good evening, everybody.
The preceding State Prepcast presentation was brought to you by Wings Etc., 2644 Bowling Springs Road, Bowling Spring. Good food, great times, award-winning wings, and amazing etc. We thank you for tuning in tonight. Your broadcast was brought to you by Wings Etc., by Raymond James Financial Advisor Tom Dixon, by the Bell, Carrington, Price & Gregg LLC Law Group, by Chad Wagner State Farm Insurance, by Jeff Parks and the Realtors at Brookshire Hathaway Home Services C. Dan Joyner, Spartanburg, by JB Trees LLC, by the Flounders Seafood Restaurant, by GSP Security, by Blue Ridge Tire, by Mahindra of the Upstate, by Warrior Trees, by J&L Lawn Service, by Home Run Cafe, by Mike Varner Plumbing, The View Church, Paris Bridge Road, Bowling Springs, by GG's Creations, by the Pocahontas Country Club, Nature's Mountain Playground, Pocahontas County, West Virginia, by the Seawright Funeral Home, East Main Street, Inman. Until next week when we meet again.
Elvis has left the building. Thank you and good night.